killer. Beats in the
niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Oh, got the address. I found it. I Googled it.
What it good be? Hoping this is what it should be. This your boy N-A-O-N-A-A.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this is motherfucking Militainment Crazy Raw Radio, Drink Champs Yappy Hour, award-winning motherfucking make some noise! Now, last time we had this brother on here, our numbers went through the roof. I mean, we were, whew. And let's just for people that don't know, the man is a genius. Musical genius, lyrical genius, fashion icon. He can wear a rubber shirt and you're gonna wear it. Cause that's how influential he is. Right now, last time he came here, he said, cancel me. He pointed to himself, he said, cancel me. They did not cancel him. They could not cancel him. Right now, it's a little turmoil. We're going to get to it. We're going to ask the questions. We're going to do whatever. I asked him if anything is off the record. He said, absolutely nothing. But we're going to give praises and love to the one, the only, Mr. Ye. Make some noise! Now, Ye, I want to start because, you know, the very famous interview is you and Sway, right? And then you saying that you wanted to be like Ralph or you wanted to be up there with that caliber. And now it's like you are Ralph. You are that caliber. And then so I guess what I'm trying to say is, so that's where we get confused with
Did Sway have the answers?
No, yeah, I think you already admitted Sway had the answers. Yeah. But I guess that's where we get confused with the Adidas part of it is because, like, that's how you became a billionaire, right? Through the Yeezy. So like, what was the discrepancy with Adidas?
You know, I just didn't have the relationships with the factories at that time, and I was managing a lot of ideas. Like I was a new dad. I was newly married. I had a bunch of team, like a big team of designers with me, and we hadn't established who we were. We were still fighting to get our respect in fashion. So there's a lot of fights at the same time. So we had to go and basically like intern almost up under these companies.
Because you interned for Louis Vuitton at one time, right?
Okay. Louis Vuitton, Fendi, and we interned in a way at Adidas. I like the licensing deal as my intern to become, you know, more in that Bernard Arnault, Bezos, Elon territory. And just understanding how to, you know, how money works. Like this is first generation, like you can say, like look at like Jay with the Duce, this is first generational wealth.
And learn those infrastructures, right?
Yeah, the infrastructure is how to do a factory. Even right now, like when I left Gap, I moved, we made this t-shirt, like all the tremendous stuff we're doing right now, which is a flip on Supreme where the guy that used to work for me, Tremaine, is now at Supreme. And, you know, we can go further into that a little bit later. But for the main point is, so I took it over to Dove Charney at LA Apparel, and he founded Los Angeles Apparel. So then we made the White Lives Matter tees, and then when I put up the tweet, the DEF CON tweet, now he ain't releasing the tee because he's Jewish. And I'm like, see, this is my exact point that I'm making. Like, Jewish people have owned the black voice, whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney, and we understand it's like I respect what the Jewish people have done and how they brought their people together. You know, they came into money through the lawyers when after Wall Street, when all of the like the Catholics, they wouldn't divorce people.
Right.
So the Jewish lawyers came and they were willing to divorce people. That's when they first came into their money. So like say with me and Jay, with our culture, with the darker Jews. First of all, because you got
it just happens when anybody starts talking deep.
Okay.
Yeah,
with the darker Jews, the 12 lost tribes of Israel, who we are, because we Jewish also. We from Africa also. We're the blood of Christ. So we're not just black. We are Jew, just like the Jewish people. And now we're coming into money. But the main thing is, I got to drink the Douce over the Hennessy as the first step to us coming together, like how the Jewish people came together. But we couldn't even talk about, I remember Ben Horowitz called me after 444 and said, I don't know about Jay giving up Jewish business secrets. And these secrets...
we was talking about building up the properties and stuff like that on 444.
These secrets they not finna be a secret no more. Like if somebody tells me something, it's like, yo, I want to tell you this, but it's a secret. I'm like, I'm not your personal hard drive. Like if you want to be a secret, don't tell me. I'm not here to keep nobody's secrets, because it's only the truth that's gonna set us free. And what they do is, the Jewish community, especially in the music industry, they'll take, in the entertainment period, they'll take one of us, the brightest of us, right, that can really feed a whole village, and they'll take us and milk us till we die, and then Stevie Wonder's son got to get a job, right? But Cameron Azoff got a job at Apple. He's already set up because of the way Azoff is connected, and we have to make our own connections. That's what I saw. What I loved about it, I love Dove just as a human being.
And this is the guy from Adidas?
Dove is from American Apparel.
Okay.
But I'm talking about put out my White Lives Matter tee. The White Lives Matter tee don't say nothing. It don't say DEF CON or nothing on it, right? I'm like, put it out. And he's telling me like, yo, I want you to visit the Holocaust Museum. And I was like, yo, I want you to visit Planned Parenthood. That's our Holocaust Museum. I'm like, yo, I put my life on this at this point, because they've been fucking with me too long. They put the crazy narrative out there. My Jewish trainer, Harley Pasternak, who's Lizzo's trainer, put it out when I went to the hospital, put it in the press. I got a bunch of friends that went to the hospital. It didn't go to the press. They did that just like they did in the documentary on the 3rd episode to say, we love Ye like the rest of y'all. We know he a genius like the rest of y'all, but sometimes you got to turn the camera off on him. So they'll go and get a dude that's supposed to be my friend that's been taping me the whole time and buy this nigga out for $30 million.
I thought you co-signed that.
I ain't co-signing, but you get used to that. Paparazzi taking a picture of you, you ain't getting no money off it. You just get used to getting screwed by the Jewish media. And I'm saying, y'all done poked the bear too fucking long. When I wore the White Lives Matter tee, I had 4 SoFi Stadium shows. They canceled my shows. I said it's up. And let me tell you one thing. It's like if a black man is caught with something in the car or something, everybody in the car gonna go to jail with him, right? But if a black man can play basketball or rap, only he gets the record deal. So meaning like if one black man does something bad, all the other blacks get caught with him. If one black man does something good, nobody else gets nothing with him. It's a reverse for the Jewish people, right? If a Jewish person could repeatedly fucks me on a deal, it's just them. It's just the businessman. It's not the people. It's not nobody else. But if a Jewish person does good, all of their people eat with them. That's one of the flips. I gotta tell you something. Where is a black guy that has a Jewish person signed to him? Point it out. Tell me that. Where is a black person that's signed to a Jewish person? All of them. Basically 90% of them. So what I'm saying is, y'all done poked the bear too many times. Y'all should have learned with Drake. Y'all should have learned with Puff. Y'all should have learned with Hove. Y'all dealing with a different kind of animal here. You know, everybody wants to say I'm 730. Well, I'm gonna use that to my advantage. I told y'all I was the leader. I told y'all I'm gonna free my people in the name of God, and I will put my life at risk, because if I wasn't in a glass prison, just like Larry Hoover's in a real prison, then I would have had to say so when my kids go to school. I go into my kids' school, I see Hanukkah books, then I see Kwanzaa. Christmas is Christ's Mass. Where's Jesus in the school where all the celebrities are paying for their kids to go?
Cell? I'm sorry. What did you
like,
say?
hey, I'm talking about.
Right.
But ain't nobody listening to me type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm in like a glass box of like celebrity with a bunch of handlers around me and shit, and people colluding behind my back and being like, is he ramped up? What we gonna say now? What I told y'all, because I talked to Larry Jackson last night and he was like, yo.
From iTunes.
Yeah, but now he's got his own deal. He started telling me how Clive Davis changed his life. And I talked to him for 6 minutes. He said, well, usually we talk back and forth. I said, Larry, this is my life, though. I'm letting you know so you can let everybody know what it is. What it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of y'all no more. And we don't have to be afraid. I understand that they got us so paid off every which way, they cutting down. And my whole point just off the tweet, the fact that, what does that even mean, what I said? And the fact that I got taken off proves my point. Jamie Lee Curtis went on TV and said, I hope they take his children away from him. Wow. I hope they take his children away from him. Everybody they put out, Triple X, Tupac, that's what Larry was saying. Right. My response was, well, I guess I'm next then. Right. Because it's no backing down at this point. I talked to Cube because Cube been labeled an anti-Semite. First of all, we are Semite. We Jew, so I can't be anti-Semite. Right. First of all, I need my 4 stadiums back. The 78 media outlets that called me abuser when I was trying to get that heroin addict away from my kids that was tattooing my kids' names on them, Skeet, Pete Davidson, they popping up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Trevor Noah, not even from America. Right. He just looked black. Right? Gonna say, yo, Kim, it's gonna get dangerous. So they putting all that, he crazy. He's so OJ. Right. Nori just want the family back together. Right. I just want the family back together. Right. Kim is a Christian. On TMZ, I just saw yesterday, they said, Pete Davidson and Kim have sex by the fireplace to honor their grandmother. It's Jewish Zionists that's about that life, that's telling this Christian woman that has 4 black children to put that out as a message in the media. So when I drive by and I see the Hulu ads and I say the JP Chase Morgan ads, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the devil is a defeated foe. You can't poison me. And by the way, y'all done already fuck with me so much. Y'all already black mirrored me. You already made everybody think I'm crazy. You already took my family away. You already separated all my friends. I don't got no celebrity friends. Because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child, none of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
Travis gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address. Right. But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these niggas, all you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard niggas, fuck you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't give a fuck who, because you can't shoot nobody anyway, and the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that, and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my co-car. So y'all niggas shut the fuck up about me. Now let me say it calm. You niggas shut the fuck up about Michael.
Right.
I'm Michael now.
Right,
Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now. No. I'm Michael now. I'm Michael now. I am the richest.
Right. They say you're the richest black man in American history.
In history.
In American
history.
Can we make some noise for that, goddammit?
So I want y'all to run up on me.
No.
I want y'all to come kill me.
No.
I want you to smack me.
No.
I want you to do all the shit you rap about.
No.
All the shit you rap about. I want you to come do it now. Come down to this joint right now, please. Or otherwise, shut the fuck up unless you was there when the Kardashians kidnapped my kids. You understand? Now go and get y'all some motherfucking business while we go and get free. Because I'm Moses out here. You know what I'm saying? I watched the George Floyd documentary that Candace Owens put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. When he said mama is his girlfriend. They said he screamed for his mama. Mama was his girlfriend. It's in the documentary. But something that hit me, that fucked me up when I was watching the documentary, and it said, they want a tall guy like me. When I looked at that image of him, this tall black dude with the bald head, he reminded me of somebody else. Who you think he reminded me of?
Virgil.
He reminded me of Virgil. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna cry in front of y'all because that's how they get me, right?
Right.
But I know that we lost him. And I know that this white company, Louis Vuitton, is now making statues of him, like as a martyr. And we don't know why exactly. We say it's cancer.
But I mean, all right. I want to be careful with this subject because.
Wait a second, but tell me, could you even really run this interview? Because Mav didn't run my interview.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They blocked me out. The Jewish media blocked me out. This shit lit, right? I'm lit, right? I'm lit.
Right.
I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? JP Morgan, I put $140 million into JP Morgan, and they treated me like shit. So if JP Morgan Chase is treating me like that, how they treating the rest of y'all?
That's outrageous, yeah.
And this murderers for Chase accounts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I am outraged. By the time, people always, they want to calm it down.
Because no matter what, you didn't break no law.
I didn't break a law.
No matter
I didn't break a law.
The bank shouldn't be a judge or jury on anything that's going on.
But this is, it's like a social contract. Candace Owens has a word for it, I'm forgetting. But it's basically like, they told Candace Owens she couldn't hang out with me. I'm here because I didn't have no outlet. I was on Tucker Carlson, right? And people, Trump supporters, they think it's so, they think it's nice that a black guy supports Trump. But it's like, would they really support me when I do? Because they said legally I'm not allowed to say what's happening in 2024. But all those people that love me when I run against, when I wore the hat, right? Would they support me? I got to say something about the hat. That's one of the things that really drove me to the edge.
Some of the MAGA hat.
The MAGA hat. Right? Imagine your own wife telling you, the hat's small dick energy. Meanwhile, the Clintons got them trying to get people to get vaccinated. I know somebody, I'm not going to say his name, where Kim and Chris got on the phone with them trying to get them to push the vaccination to black people. Meaning that's how in tune and how aligned with the Clintons that the Kardashians were through Corey. Through Corey. Corey is a plant. Corey was, Puff Daddy, Manny. You get what I'm saying? Then he was with Justin Bieber when Justin Bieber got in trouble. And then when Bruce did a transition to Caitlyn, he popped up. Now he run around like he Kylie Daddy. But he's there for the agenda and controlling the power of that family. 4 of those people in that family have been raised Christian by Rob Kardashian. I know y'all want a question, but I
think you just gotta let some of this out, and then we.
It's not even venting or inventing. It's just it's up. They done fuck with me too long. Every time they say my name wrong, it's like they calling me Cassius. My name Ali. If I change my name, you respect that I changed my name. It shows you the level of disrespect. Every time they say one of my outfits are bizarre. When the last time you read a headline and they called me a billionaire? For 3 years, Forbes wouldn't say I was a billionaire. It's all to diminish me so y'all wouldn't listen to me. So say when I did the Ye and Drake show, right? It's so funny, I look up and it said Ye, DRK right there. But I look.
How you see it.
It's just a similarity to it.
Dyslexic like me?
Yeah, absolutely. Gemini dyslexic, left-handed, made to be right-handed, so I could fit in.
Okay. All right. That's all right. Continue. All right. I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. This is a lot. This is a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Only the Douce.
Yeah, okay. Only the Douce. This is beautiful.
Yo, think about like Nike. Nike is as popular as Apple, but it's company number 321. Apple's number 1. Nike's on defense. It's not on offense.
Whoa.
Right? Because niggas love Nike. Right? So Nike is used for political influence because it's not about the money you make, it's about the position you have. So when they signed me to Gap, it wasn't to raise a stock price, it was to be able to be like, to tell the Fortune 500 companies that do deals with China, to tell them, hey, Gap has influence in the underserved communities.
Right.
That was what the deal was about.
That's the girl part, not you.
The same reason why I was in a Kardashian situation. So you would feel.
But hold on, let me ask you something, because as a person that when we first seen the Gap deal, right?
Yeah.
We understand that rich motherfuckers ain't going in the Gap, but you know what? They was going in the Gap because of you, and it was going, and it said powered by Balenciaga. But then you walk into the store, and then these clothes that's just on the floor. Is that degrading to somebody that's rich that want to come in there and support you?
We should degrade the rich. Everybody is dirt. Everybody on the same level beneath God. Because we'll hop over.
That was all. I wasn't ready. Go ahead.
You know, we'll walk over a homeless person to get to the Gucci store.
Terrible.
Ray Kurzweil said, a utopia is possible where we're led by the least noble and the greediest people. I brought the head designer of Balenciaga, the greatest designer on our planet today, to Demna. Demna is the Ye of clothing. Demna is the Drake of clothing. Drake is the greatest rapper ever.
And you said,
and I don't apologize about it.
You said in war he'll fuck your baby's mother's mother?
Yeah, that was hard.
That was
hard.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
We was confused.
You know what it means. So,
God damn it.
And I put like, Corey know what it means.
Corey, oh my God.
So,
Let me get another one. Tell them to bring out the Easy. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
Libra, happy birthday.
Oh shit. Okay. Ye is out there. Let's go. Speaking of that, are you single? Or are you back in the market? You finger popping? You finger popping out there? What you doing? What you doing out there?
Yeah, you know, I'm the type of person I'm gonna go from girlfriend to girlfriend. Like I like focus. You know, I like to. Like I say, would it amuse you if I amused you? Like, I like to make a girl my muse. I like to take them and, you know, take them overseas or something like that. I like to get them Birkins. I might even get a girl a house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just on some, like, ridiculously rich shit. You know what I'm saying? I just do everything.
From one extreme to the other. Don't step over the homeless guy to get to Gucci. And I'm like,
remember, we gotta go back to Gap.
No, because we can't have them homeless. We can't have them homeless.
No, but one day.
Ridiculously rich shit.
One day I'm singing one of my favorite songs. I'm like, your life finna change right now.
That was about Cheney.
Okay.
Dick Cheney?
Wait a minute. What? No, but I was singing it.
No, at first, you know, the funny thing, it was about Stas. And then Stas, Kylie's friend, and she was scared to come down to the studio because you know,
life was finna change right now?
Because the Kardashians got her threatened. So then I just took her name off.
Really?
Yeah. And then, but the thing, it's like a mix, because I could like a couple girls at one time, and I'll put that together in a verse. So some of the stuff is like specifically Cheney, and some of the stuff is more Stas. And then you know, at the end of the day, it's all gospel, right? So we could be inspired by what God made through the female's beauty, but at the end of the day, we got to give it all to God. So at the end of the song, It says, Stassi, baby, why you twerk so crazy? I want to be on an airplane, because it's the twerking video, she on the airplane. I played it for Trav, he started laughing. But then I switched, I said, Lord, take me where you want to take me. Too much drama lately, your life finna change right now. Your life finna change right now. Balenciaga for all your friends, Hermes for the arguments. Your life finna change right now. Okay, let me talk about Balenciaga.
Okay. I'm Balenciaga that. Just in case you don't know, I studied.
Yeah. So
I got the lights lighting up too. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I've been since you did the last interview. I've been Balenciaga. You know, my nickname is Yala, so now they call me Balenci Yala.
That's what I'm saying.
I killed that. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right, so
Balenciaga
has the best design because they have the best designer. Period.
And that's not you?
I'm more like a Steve Jobs type. You know, you should say to Steve, like, yo, you don't even program. Mm-hmm. You know, I would never disrespect a designer that been to school and that can cut and have dedicated their whole life and call myself a designer. Mm-hmm. I'm more an imagineer. I'm a visionary. Mm-hmm. And I place the pieces of our culture together. Even right now, you know, I want to bring joy and laughter. So even if say we wanted to like look at the interview and we have a conversation out and say, look, do we need this first segment? Let's just do the shit that's like, you know, it's controversial because people ain't gonna really name names, but it's funny still. Right. I think about that. It's like, we need joy. It's too much pain. Right. You know, it's too much anger and it's too much trauma economy. You know, I'm not gonna be like, I talk about the left, the Democrats, and how they prey with BLM on our outrage. Mm-hmm. You know, even when I put up the DEFCON 3 tweet, I was outraged at this point.
What does DEFCON 3 mean?
It's like level of,
like, you know, actually when it's DEFCON,
it's like nuclear war shit.
But I spelled it wrong. I have a tendency to do that. But DEFCON is actually that you're preparing to protect yourself. Because that's what I did. Because once they cancel 4 SoFi stadiums because of what's classified as wrong-think, because you have groupthink, it is very important to have the black vote be in groupthink and to not separate from the thought and be completely in line with the agenda of the left, the Jewish media, and the Chinese.
There's a lot of
Chinese niggas got something to do with it?
They got something to do with everything. This is my issue with Jared Kushner. Okay, so I went to a dinner, right, with Josh Kushner, Jared Kushner, and Ivanka. I'm always saying her name like that. So
we know what that means. That's a different ring to it. Go ahead, continue.
No, me and Ivanka, nothing never happened. But
I hung out with you and Jared one time.
Yeah, it's so funny though, because me and Drake, you know, before Donda came out, we met up at the studio, and the 80% of the time I'm just talking about how much I love Future and how I want to work with him, and how, you know, he's, you know, the most influential, you know, artist of the past 10 years. He had the most #1s in history now with Wait For You, so we was right about that, right? So, and he says, yo, I just want to tell you, you know, nothing ever happened, you know, with Kim.
Who, Future?
No, this is what Drake told me.
Oh,
I'm only talking to Drake about Future, really. Like,
okay.
I'm like, yo, I love Future.
This is after y'all squashed the beat, after the concert?
This is when we were squashing it, right?
Okay.
This is when we squashed it twice last year. In the beginning, and then when me and Jay Prince went to go see him. I got another funny story about that.
I would love to hear it.
So then Drake says to me, yo, I need to tell the story like this. So basically, you know, Jared Kushner asked Steve Stout, like, yo, just tell me, like, did Ye fuck my wife? And Steve Stout was like, no, Ye never did nothing. So when I went to the White House, I saw Jared. I was like, yo, I want to just tell you, nothing ever happened. He's like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, yo, and I grabbed him by both shoulders, and I was like, yo, Jared, nothing's ever happened. And he said, yo, thank you for saying that. Okay, so when I saw Drake, we was in a parking lot, we're talking, and he said, yo, I just want to tell you, yo, nothing ever happened. And then I said, yo, thank you for saying that. When did I become Jared Kushner?
I didn't know where this was going. I did not know where this was going. You had me scared for a second. Oh.
Hidden Hills. Give your wife the chills. Yeah, so, okay, so.
You gave me the chills. What's your? I got it. Okay.
All right, so this is why we're gonna win for 2024,
okay,
bro.
Let's go.
This truth.
Right.
This truth, because every man got their truth.
Right.
Every man could be the victim of the victor. You either one, you know, you cheating with somebody, you're getting cheated on. You know, you either the victim or the bully. Like, it depends on the situation you're in, and I just want to show you that situation. So we're going because the old man made a call for me and
we said
Drake.
Old man, we're talking about Larry Hoover.
Yeah, Larry Hoover.
That's right.
Made a call for me and Drake to squash things and to do this concert together. Just like Farrakhan said something to me and Puff just now about White Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter and about the misunderstandings that we're having out here, right? So,
which is beautiful.
So it's me, Jay Prince, G, it's Jazz Prince, it's his wife, and I got a girl with me, and I'm like, damn, my bitch not as bad as Jazz's wife.
Well, you saying this out loud? You wild, bro.
I'm like, damn, she killer. No, so anyway, so Dave Chappelle has a concert that night. The night where we're going to, so we're seeing like, yo, can we go chop it up with Drake and then make it to the Dave Chappelle joint and go by the house? And then, so we're on the plane and we're like, well, where's Drake's house in comparison in distance to the concert? And I look up, I say, Google it. That's the whole thing. You could Google it. Remember that was the whole. Wait a second. I can set it up differently. Remember the whole thing was.
Yeah, when you gave Drake address.
I gave his address.
Yes.
And my whole thing is you could Google the address. And everybody on the plane started laughing. Because you could Google the address. You know, it just looked like something on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, got the address. And guess how I found it? I Googled it.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. Your house don't look the same on these Google Maps.
So but how is that? So you actually go to his house to squash it?
Yeah.
You walk into the lion's den for lack of a better term because you're on his grounds. And then you at this time, at least I remember, this is Kanye Dolo. This is like Kanye's not rolling with no one. Or did you go with security at that time or no?
Nah, I mean, Jay Prince is there.
Okay,
so,
yeah. That's real.
That's successful.
Let's make some noise, Jay Prince.
Yeah, that's
Real nigga, what's up?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, but you know, Charlemagne.
How you knew I was going to talk about Charlemagne? How you knew that? That's in my notes.
He just, he gonna go on air and be like, oh, but I'm gonna paraphrase it. Kim is with Pete because he got a bigger dick. Why you talking about another man's dick on camera? Nothing you got to deal with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a bunch of these industry plant niggas is just like Samuel Jackson and Django. Not Samuel Jackson in real life. I fuck with Samuel Jackson in real life. I'm just talking about the character in Django. It's like, man, y'all are not helping, but it's like a video game of life. You know, we all gonna get free eventually. And like you see, I got love for everybody, but it's no love if somebody's fucking with me. Right. I'm like, I really don't wish harm on nobody. Right. But I do realize that I can make people jealous by like flexing so hard, and that's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's because me and Cons would be in the studio, and we would make songs and be like, yo, we wanna make niggas mad. We want to make niggas mad with the music. Like if it don't hurt, like if it don't, it can't just compete. It has to hurt. We not just. That's the reason why I'm not Wash, because I still make it hurt. You know. So, and then it comes out and it hurt, and people be hurt about it, and then I be halfway acting like I don't know why they hurt. They hurt because you hurt them. This hurts. You know what I'm saying? Sleeping in a stadium hurts.
Yeah.
All like, you know, throwing Balenciaga Couture on the floor, it hurts. Like even when, you know, I went to the Ice Cube Big 3 event, and I had Justin LaBoy, King Toxic, and I had Vori with me, and I was saying like, yo, Drake, because this is my number, you know, it's like if we're gonna put our album out, you gotta go after the #1 artist.
Which was Vori at the time?
Which was Drake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like right now, when me, James Blake, and No Idea are in the studio working on our album, who do you think we be bringing up when we talking about songs? Stadium artists. Who do you think we bring up? And we ain't got no problem. There's no beef and no problem. It's just like, yo, we competing. Not Drake. Who do you think we bring up? Anybody else got another?
Travis?
Stadium. Think down here.
Kodak Black.
No. Stadium. Stadium. Bad Bunny. That's who's on our wall.
Right.
That's who's on our wall when we make music.
Right.
We loading up concert footage.
Right.
Oh, you talking about the aesthetics of the stadium and what it's looking
Yeah,
like?
not just the
And in
aesthetic.
retrospect, if it wasn't for me, it might not be no Bad Bunny. I brought reggaeton to America. I'm sorry. I'm making noise with me. I'm sorry, yeah, let me make it about you. Come on, let's go.
So the thing is, it depends on what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do clothes. We're gonna look at Supreme.
Right.
We're gonna look at Balenciaga. We're gonna look at Ralph. Are we looking at these raps?
Right.
You know, we're gonna look at Drake. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at stadiums.
Right.
We're gonna look at Bad Bunny. We gotta look at everything that's really happening. We're gonna look at money. We're gonna look at Elon. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna look at the Saudis. That's how I look at everything.
That's a
Right.
widespread view of everything.
You know what I'm saying? It's like everything has to be Apple, you know, level.
Because we heard you was building your own Yay community. Is that still
Yeah, immunity?
Yay community?
Unity. You know, this is one of my issues that I have because I've been building. I've invested like over $150 million in 10 years of research into simplifying our communities because there are no black, not just because there are no black-owned communities, but just me as a black person, that's who I am in this video game of life. I'm the type of person that's like, yo, we are one species, right? We're one being.
Salud.
There's no salud.
Let's make noise for Yay real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We are one species. Take it from
We
there.
one like, but
You got to sip it. It don't count. Yeah, it don't count. I'm sorry. This drink chance. What's up?
oh, this is good, right?
It's not Tucker Carlson. It's not Good Morning America.
Oh, you said his name right this time.
I said it right. You is back in the culture, and guess what? Welcome back, baby. Go ahead.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
I'm a living Mace rap.
yes.
Just listen to a Mace rap and like if this was a person.
Right. You know, Mason was going on tour, got canceled. They should have added you.
I would got super canceled then.
Oh, fuck. I didn't think like that.
We got super canceled.
They had the meanest 5 dates ever.
There you go.
Yeah. Atlanta ain't canceling.
You know, it's so funny that The Gap wouldn't put a store in Atlanta.
What?
I was born in Atlanta.
What?
All of the freshest, like, you know what I'm saying, me, Andre 3000, Playboy Cardi, like all of the like freshest dress, you know, influencers are like from Atlanta and stuff. So that's that thing where people talking about you without you in the room. That's the thing when we sign and do these licensing deals.
You're a brand though. Yeah, they supposed to talk about you a lot when you're not in the room.
Yeah, but that's when you sign to them. They're seeing how they're gonna use you.
So this is what all right, break it down in like simplest form for a record. Like, so you wasn't signed to them. You this was a distribution deal. This was a
it was
JV
like a
deal?
licensing deal.
Okay.
And the funny thing is they think they could give me a Baby B, and you know the Baby B. It's a billion, yeah, but it's just like a little
baby billion.
It's like a little billion. It's like a little billion. It's a Baby B.
That's above our pay grade.
You said a Baby B. No, I don't know what that is yet. I'm sorry.
If you don't want it, we'll take the baby B.
Yeah, but they think they could just like run us with a Baby B, little Baby B. And the funny thing is, that, you know, they'll give me that, and I'm making you know, more money to anybody that works at the Gap. But you want the information. It's like a friend that caught your girl cheating, right? How much is it worth to have the actual information? And then he said it, but then she's lying, right? So if you actually had something on camera or a phone or a text or a screen grab, what would that be worth to you? Let's say you bought a car or something like that. Wouldn't it be worth 2 cars just to have that text? Just to have it? I remember I found out some information one time. It was on the Super Bowl. I literally found it at the time when Tom Brady was throwing a touchdown. The audience was going like this. I was going like this. Yeah, I caught you now. You was lying the whole time. Like,
I'm talking about inflation.
What'd you say?
The inflation when the ball was.
No, not the inflation.
Okay.
This is a later date and shit.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, information is the most important resource to our species above water. Because with information, you can find water.
Yeah.
So Jewish people have information, Chinese people, it's not even information, it's intelligence, right? Because what is the definition of the word nigga? Ignorant. So it's intelligence. So you see a human being that can be looked at or classified as a nigga that is cocooning or breaking out of a cocoon into intelligence and bringing all of his niggas with him at the same time. And that is the way that we're gonna get free and come into our own power the way the Jewish people came into their power.
And avoiding misinformation, which is more of.
Misinformation like trauma economy, like the BLM. You know what I'm saying? When they do BLM, when they do school shootings, the same amount of people getting killed every week in Chicago, but they're not posting that. They're not showing that.
But why you not posting that? Because you from Chicago. Barack Obama's from Chicago.
He from Hawaii.
Oh, what is that?
No, he was born in Hawaii.
Oh, you said Hawaii?
Yeah. But he made his chops in Chicago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because
from Hawaii.
That's the thing is, what's crazy is I noticed Clinton. When Clinton became into the administration, Little Rock, Arkansas became the most wildest place there was. And then when...
It didn't start with him going to
I'm just saying.
Little Rock was wild.
The George Floyd area, the free George Floyd zone that they made, the murder rate is up 50% since George Floyd. It's mayhem. It's Mad Max.
Yeah.
But keep going, what you're saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. What happens to these cities when we have somebody so... illustrious becomes from the city, and then now the city becomes the murder capital. Like it seems, that's what it seems like.
I mean, but look at like Barack, you know, look at his hair color when he went in, look at the hair color when he went out.
Yeah, everyone said, yeah.
You know, like, because if you don't have the connections, you know, Trump had enough connections to make it into office, but he didn't have the Jewish media on his side. Because the Jewish media was already aligned with an agenda with the left, with the Chinese. So you got like Alex Baldwin dissing, you know, Trump soon as he went in, used to be his boy. You got black people dissing Trump. Black people know they love Trump. Yeah. We used to have raps. Guess who the black Trump? You know.
But he could have been better at messaging. That's what I feel like the rhetoric was just unnecessary sometimes.
It was, but it's that frustration. It's like what I had to learn is like that thing I said with DEFCON, that was like me going Trump, you know, level. Right. You know, that was, you can't, as you see, when we got warmed up, it's like a conversation where, even in the beginning, we'll see if we want to use stuff in the beginning, if it's any of the messaging.
Right, yeah, I definitely need another one.
That we want to put out, you know.
You got me going, man.
The only possible way that I could have won, that I'm a win, the only possible way is for me to early on call out the Jewish media this early, right? Because they'll play nice with you. Right. But I see him fucking with me, like the SoFi Stadium, like 78 media outlets calling me an abuser based off something Trevor Noah said, me being canceled from the Grammys, me being said, they saying that I said a racial slur because I said, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya, talking about Trevor Noah. And then they kicked me off the Grammys, and I was slated to win Album of the Year for the first time in my life. It's my 10th album. It's the most #1s in Apple history, and I'm, you know, an incredible artist. It reached at this point, and we don't even know who won Album of the Year. It got canceled by who? Jewish media. By the time 2024 runs around, at Jewish media, they're gonna be my friends, because you can't just go into the White House like Trump did and have the entire American media against you. Because he can't get the work done. It's like having like 3 million Meek Mills at one time. At all times, every time you're talking, it's just Meek Mills, just talking shit about you. And you're trying to, you know, show that. When the last time you heard North Korea? You know what I'm saying? Trump did that. Yeah. He came out the gate, boom. He did that. So I feel like that's like, for me as a musician, to mention the Jews is like North Korea for anyone else's career. And my dad said something to me, because my dad was proud of the shirt. He understood it. I was like, why you like that? He said, white lives matter. And he's like, cry face. I said, why was that funny to you, Dad? My dad don't know none of my rap lyrics, nothing like that. He's political, he a genius, he like Steve Jobs, he got a water purification center in the DR. This nigga's smart, right?
Yeah, relax, Dominican people. Go ahead.
So our focus is water, right? Our second most important resource. Our second most important resource to knowledge is water. Our third is food. Our fourth is shelter.
Let me ask you: have you seen that guy that created that system that gets water out of the atmosphere?
Yeah, I met with him before, and we need that. We need every version of how we could take salt water out of the atmosphere. But right now in America, say one of the laws that I would change is it's illegal to collect rainwater in America.
What?
Illegal?
It's illegal?
It's illegal to collect rainwater in America.
You go to every other country, they're collecting rainwater.
You know, people are controlling the water. You know, it's gonna be what T-shirt you wear, what political opinion, and who got beef with who. You ain't got no water.
Right.
You ain't got no life.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you, because, you know, a lot of people call me, they want to call me crazy. It's like running a marathon. If I got some short shorts on and a tank top and I'm sweating hard as hell, running down a street, running the wrong way down a freeway, then you're gonna say that person is crazy. But if 100 other people do it with me, then it's a marathon.
That's a good way to put it.
Killed that.
Yeah.
Killed that.
So some of the stuff, I'm the first person that's saying it.
Right.
Or Candace Owens is the first person that's saying it.
Right.
Then another person sees it and say, I kind of feel you. Floyd Mayweather might say, oh, I feel you. And then Steve Harvey might say, I feel where you're coming from. There's a lot of black conservatives. You know, the liberal agenda is to take God out of the homes and separate the families. With that, you're gonna get mayhem. You're gonna get Mad Max on the other side. The conservative agenda is still that God runs the world. And I'm Christian, and I feel like I got the best taste on the planet. So that's Jesus. I'm Jesus gang.
Okay.
But the Jewish people and the Muslims are all sons of Abraham also. And what Farrakhan would talk about right now is, for the Jewish people, what I'm doing is I'm Me Tooing the Jewish culture. I'm saying, y'all gotta stand up and admit to what y'all been doing. And y'all just got away with it for so long that y'all don't even realize what y'all doing. And it's like, y'all can't fuck with me either, because y'all behind that gated fence, y'all soft, your hands got soft. You ain't out here getting beat up every day like me. You ain't out here getting called crazy every day like me. You ain't out here getting your family snatched like me. You ain't out here half your culture getting aborted like me. You ain't out here getting outraged with false narratives like BLM like me. So for all the Jewish media, y'all want to sit down and have a conversation with me? Then let's have a conversation. But you ain't gonna send Harley Pasternak, Puff Daddy, Meek Mills, Kim Kardashian, none of the usual suspects, and get me to stop talking. You're going to have to take my life. I don't care if you Black Mirror me. I don't care if you do some of the alternative, what the thing was, show me talking, saying somebody didn't say. I don't care if you have me fucking a goat on camera. I don't care what you do. You're going to have, yeah. And by the way, and if you take my life, there's gonna be some college kid, some young Ye, some young Pac that's gonna even go harder. It's gonna, y'all thought George Floyd was gonna send it up. If you took my life right now, you're gonna see something you never saw. So we might as well have a conversation because I love
Let's
you.
have the conversation.
I love the media platform.
And we love Jewish people. And we love Jewish people. Love Jewish people.
But I'm very mad. Yeah. I have a problem. The conversation ain't over. It ain't, okay, yay, clarify. It ain't nothing to be clarified until we have a conversation. You got Jamie Lee Curtis on TV talking about, I hope they take his children away from him.
Yeah.
It's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The queen is in the house.
But it can't be narrowed down to, like you're saying. You're saying Jewish media, but it's the media. There's people obviously in
I'm not narrowing down. Right. I want Jewish children to look at their daddy and say, why is Jay mad at us? I want all the kids that love my shoes and love my songs to say, why is Jay mad? What have you done to his people, to the darker Jews, to our brothers, that has Jay speaking up, that had Nick Cannon speaking up, that had Ice Cube speaking up? What'd you say?
Would you say blacks is Jews?
Blacks are Jews also.
We gotta say we love Jewish people then. We love Jewish people. We got great. I love Jewish people.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like...
My homie's a Nicaraguan Jew. His dad came from Poland, escaped the Holocaust, and his mom is Nicaraguan. He would be like, I don't know what's going on.
And by the way, we haven't escaped the Holocaust. We still in it. Plan B, Planned Parenthood. We are still in the Holocaust. Even the information put in our music, the toxicity put in our music, is nothing promoting the idea of a king taking care of a queen and then taking care of the future kings and the future queens. It's just us talking about killing each other and Jewish people getting paid off of it. So I could be like a parent that I got a belt, so it's like, bow, I love you, but bow. It's I love you, but it's still up. It's up until we get it fixed. Until we get it fixed. It's not no, oh, we gonna calm down because you done fucked with me and you done fucked with my people too much. And you could throw whatever tag you want. You could call me a racist. You done call me everything already. Right. What I got to lose? My 6-year-old son came to choir practice and said, why I gotta sing? I'm not even going to your school. This is a billionaire a male billionaire with the face of Kim Kardashian. If he's saying that to me now, who is he at 16? Who is he at 26? By 26, he might be in jail because I can't say nothing to him because they took me out the house.
Deep.
I definitely needs you, bro.
Do we dare do Quick Time with Slime?
Do we dare do it, you say?
Quick Time with Slime. Listen, man. Ye know our show is about celebrating. He celebrated and we doing both. This is what I'm talking about. But yeah, this is why, look. This is Quick Time. You played this game before.
Is this Duce in here?
That should be. It should be Duce. It's a black man drink, goddammit. Drink it up.
This Duce is delicious. This Duce is brought to you by my brother Hove.
That's right. Brother Hove.
Courtesy of the throne.
That's right.
Part 2
throne.
coming soon. Hit. That's right.
All right, yeah. You explain him the rules of the game? He knows the rules of the game. Yeah. All right, it's Quick Time with Slime. We're going to give you 2 choices.
You pick one.
You pick one.
If you don't pick one, then we're drinking.
But we drink with you. Okay.
Can you imagine when Jay-Z and Beyonce support me in 24?
Yeah.
There'd be no way to lose.
In 2024.
There'd be no way to lose when we come together.
We in. All right. All right, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Kool G Rap or Big Pun?
I like both.
Take a shot. Salud.
Hey, man, because you know the thing is, Jay
You gotta take the
Electronica.
shot. You ain't gonna get away with that. This is straight trash.
He
You took a shot?
No, he drank.
It's delicious. Did I mention that this juice goes good after a workout?
I ain't gonna lie. You like your cognac.
Yeah, that's my.
And tequila sometimes.
I think it's kind of like my name a little bit, my older name.
Wait, he was gonna
Cognac,
explain the
Kanye.
Big Pun. And
No, but you know, Jay Electronica hit me. He was like, yo, I actually wrote with Nas before. You know what I'm saying? When I said Nas over Jay Electronica. So, you know, God said for us to not compare each other amongst ourselves. So when I compare the greatness of Kool G Rap and the greatness of Big Pun,
which was inspired by Kool G Rap.
then it's not godly. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Ross said, God forgives, I don't. You know, I'm forgiven. I forgive everybody. I forgive the Clintons. I forgive John Legend for wearing them bum-ass sweaters. I forgive... Well, I forgive him. He's forgiven.
Big Sean, forgive
May they
Big
all
Sean.
be forgiven. I forgive
Big Sean.
I forgive Big Sean for not being able to make the choice between braids or a beard. Choose one. I forgive.
Who else you forgive? That's it?
Everybody I ever, you know what I'm saying? I forgive everyone. I forgive Bob Iger. I forgive the left party. I forgive the Jewish media for creating the Ye's crazy narrative and, you know, buying up the black voice and bullying us and creating a mob culture to scare people that anytime they bring up that a contract was wrong is labeled anti-Semite as a way to disable people from their truth. I forgive the Jewish culture for that.
Okay.
All right, next.
All right, next question. All right, next question. Okay. College dropout or late registration?
Okay, so since it's, but you know, I'm gonna say that, and then there'll be fans that like means this to me. I'm gonna say that I feel that my two offerings that I was the least enthusiastic about, in a way, after the fact, were late registration and the song Power, because I felt like I filled in the blanks too much. It was like black man votes Democrat kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's the obvious. Like when you heard Power, you had actually heard it before from me, right? Because it had the drums from crack music. It kind of sounded like Amazing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like me bringing everything you know I could bring at the same time. Whereas when you heard Love Like Down, hey, 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 don't say you will, you will. You know, that's Drake.
That's where all the tunes, bitches.
That's Drake. I told you I buy a house.
Right.
I do something different. I'm on some super rich shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Holy moly, guacamole. I love it. All right.
once you my girlfriend, you always my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Okay. Low End Theory or Midnight Marauders?
Dum 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 dum. Back in the days of the Boulevard of London.
He used to get my bitch on that records was kicking. It was the abstract, and me the 5-footer. Hey, you know, you ain't T, hey, you on point, EA?
yes, I am, G. You on point? You on point, EA?
Yeah, I am, Nori.
Which one?
Where we at? So we didn't answer that.
No, he answered. I'm saying, which one?
I did answer because I did what jumped out my body. What jumped out my body was that bass line.
Because you're a tribe kid. Like, if you think about it, like, if you look at, like, the superstars of nowadays, you, Pharrell, is from the tribe / native.
Lauryn Hill, Fugees.
Lauryn Hill, Fugees. Yeah.
But think about my personality, right? Is my personality do 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 do?
He on the world tour.
Yeah, or is my
man.
personality dum dum dum
Yeah,
dum
that
dum 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 dum? That's me every time I do it.
Theory.
Oh,
Get money in the bank. You know, that's that pocket right there. Dum 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 dum.
Heavy bass line.
I'm in the whole beat right now.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, all right. Public Enemy or NWA?
Sheesh.
This is both. I don't know. Both to me, at least.
You got your shot ready? I'm
But
ready.
then Cube started working with
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy.
Yeah. With the Boss
So it's an
Squad.
oxymoron. I'll just take a
You know,
shot
I'm
for
down
both.
with the PE. Now every
That was
single
a
bitch
game
want to see
changer.
me.
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, Cubes really set me up for this. You know what I mean? It's like you really influenced me to get on this anti-Semite, vibe, and I'm here to finish the job. I'm here to not back down. They should have never let you niggas get money. My dad said, what the leftists say about, they still call me Kanye West, what the leftists say about Ye is, he's dangerous because he's rich. What did Little Kim say? What did Pac say? I'm thinking about like Money, Power, Respect. How did she start the song?
Key to life.
Yeah.
Money, power.
First you get
the money.
Yeah.
Then you get the power.
Yeah.
And then you get...
And that's the whole thing with the Jewish media. My thing is, hey, I love Irvin Azoff. Y'all just gotta respect me and my people in a different kind of way. We're you. And the Jewish people, after the Holocaust, they said it's never again. And they went and they got their respect. And I respect Jewish people for that, right? But we in the championships of life, right? And I'm telling the Jewish people like this, I need my ring too. I'm the best out here. I'm getting my 4th ring, just like how Curry said. Right. That's what y'all need to understand. Right. We're gonna pull these people together. Puff told me today, he texted me, he said, buy a bank. I said, I don't know how. Can you show me?
Killer
so
Mike
the next time,
bank with that blank. Yeah,
Killer Mike got a bank?
Yeah,
Black Bank in Georgia, right?
Okay,
He works with them,
there we go. So now we sharing the information.
Right.
That's how we gonna get it. So the next time you see me and Puff together, we're gonna be buying a bank.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
And wait, and to clarify, because you said on an anti-Semite vibe, meaning that's what they're saying that you are on.
They're saying
not
that because
you're not saying
you're not
anti-Semite.
But they said we a nigga and we started to believe it. They said we crazy. They said I'm crazy, started to believe it. So whatever you want to call me, I'm going to embrace that and keep moving. I'm going to just be like a snowball. When a snowball's going down a hill, it don't say, I can't accept this tree. I can't accept this snow. I can't accept this dirt. I'm going to take the tree, the snow, the dirt, and just get bigger till I roll over your ass.
Okay. Holy shit.
That's one way of explaining it.
How did we go to this next one? Biden or Trump?
I mean, I already know either. Maybe he says both. He gonna be like both.
Don't think because I went to sleep and acted like I was dead that I was saying Biden.
Right. I said that in the last episode. It didn't come out yet. I didn't say that.
Let me tell you what. I'm going to tell you guys. We're never going to get fooled again. Kamala Harris is our never again. When they added her in as the vice president, the Democrats got 96% of the black female vote. You would have thought Drake was running.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Kamala Harris is our never again. We're never gonna be fooled just because you put in this like very attractive. I am single, Kamala. Now,
Shit got weird. Go ahead, Jay.
You walked for that one.
Nigga like Kamala fucked up.
He left you
I'll holler though.
We won't talk about politics. We just gonna hang, drink some juice.
Come on, we ain't doing the juice. What's up? I want to say Boosie line.
Nah, what I'm saying is, I might buy a house. Once you're my girlfriend, you're always my girlfriend, Kamala.
What? Yo, Jesus, I didn't know where this was going. I didn't know this was going.
But I know why she gonna watch it. She gonna want to go,
I was actually looking at the spot in Napa. And
Oh my God.
No, we're all for that. We're going.
All right, next question.
Where Ye at this weekend?
Oh,
He
what
in
did he
Napa?
pick?
He did. He obviously
picked Trump, right? Biden and Trump.
Yeah, Trump.
Okay,
he cool. He cool for now.
All right. All right.
Maybe neither goes works there too.
All right. Dungeon Family or Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh,
You know, see, it's ungodly. Wu-Tang.
Right.
Come on, man. This is like Tony Stark's. This is the drip, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I gotta say, the Wu-Tang videos had me spending a lot more money than I needed to. Me and Don C was buying new Timbs, new puffer jackets, fitted hats, white tees, wallabies, and then cause it looked like every day was a video. Then I got to like New York and I seen dirty Timbs. I called Free Up, I said, I didn't know niggas had dirty Timbs in New York. I done spent all this money having a fresh pair of Timbs. I couldn't let my Timbs go more than 3 days.
Yeah.
If my Timbs got a scuff on them, I'm in the meeting. Meeting adjourned. I need a new pair of Timbs. I'll be back. And I carried the Timbs in a plastic bag, put them on in the meeting. Now let's continue the conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
No, this is like the DJ. Well, I gotta do.
You gotta do this. I'm sorry. You're correct.
Khaled or Drama?
This is a big thing on the social media right now.
Yeah.
Cause Drama want beef with DJ Khaled, and
I'm gonna say Khaled because he brought me to his house and just the energy and just the positivity and everything, and just we got more records together. We got Grammy Family together. We got
recently you did the remix joint, right?
Eminem, you got a record with Eminem on this.
But it wasn't me. See, I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying? It was anybody that's ever been through a divorce, it's a difficult thing. Because your baby mama gonna play with you. Like when we did the Donda 2 thing, when my kids came on a plane, after they was on a plane, Kim texted me and said, North's not on the plane. And knowing my personality, you know what I'm saying, that could affect my show. So baby mamas across the world, not just me like on some billionaire.
That's the Gemini shit. Yeah, I can attest to that.
And but everybody goes through a lot of that type of, I just thought about, all the time when I thought me and Kim were gonna get a divorce, like throughout our relationship, I always thought about Big Boy, man. He really told me what it really was on I Choose You.
Oh, it's about Outkast. I was thinking about Big Boy Radio.
Like, your baby's mama don't like me. They try to come to the studio, try to come and fight me and blah, blah. And then when he said,
Sorry, Miss Jackson, right? Yeah.
Okay, but then also he says, better pick the right one or pick the kiddies up. And the whole time I'm like, this rap is just rolling through my head like a mantra of what it, So, and I still be in my head like, maybe one day our family could get back together. Like Shelly Azoff left Irvin twice. Shelly left twice.
You talking about Irvin Magic Johnson?
No, Irvin Azoff.
Oh, I don't even.
That's Kim's. That's Kim.
I'm black. I'm sorry.
I'm baby bees.
Yeah.
Irvin Azoff is watch this. I'm not even saying this to backtrack. This is a good friend of mine. He's a mentor of mine. He's basically the same video game character as me, and he's Jewish, and his wife is they're like Kim is like their goddaughter, and his wife is somebody that Kim always looked up to also. But Irvin Azoff ran MCA Records, and he merged, I think it was Ticketmaster and Live Nation. It was something that people had never seen done. He's building this giant sphere in Vegas. This performance venue is incredible, and he's like really just someone I always look up to. And every time, I go up on Instagram and I'm going to get my contracts, I always say this is the spirit of Ice Cube and this is also the spirit of Irving. Because Irving, when he had he was a legend. I think he had some where somebody was messing with Shelly and he broke their car and threw a a gallon of piss in the car, or some shit like on some like real like proper like wild out shit, like some shit I'll be on, you know.
Okay.
So I just think like
You said he's passed though, because you said he.
no, he's not passed. No, he's living.
So you still talk to him?
Yeah.
So what says he's your Jewish friend? What does he say to you? Anything in terms of what's going on?
I'm sure he's reading the paper like laughing, thinking it's funny and shit, thinking it's lit, thinking it's lit, because like who lit? Who lit?
Right.
Tell me who lit? I know. I want to know. Like
Drink Champs lit.
Who lit? Yeah, exactly. Drink Champs lit.
Drink Champs lit. Hold on, but let's move. Only built for Cuban links or the infamous?
Yes, only built for. I didn't have to hit rest. I didn't got to hit rest.
Come on, the infamous.
Only built for
The infamous.
Okay.
They both super classics.
Only built for Cuban links? You going with that? Sticking with that?
And the infamous is the other one.
The infamous is the other one.
Both super classics.
I remember Havoc came to my crib, you know, because Famous, we played earlier, Havoc did the drums for that.
I made that bitch famous.
I made that bitch famous. Now, before the Me Too movement, I remember I had it, and the lyrics said, you know, there's a lot of movements out here.
Right.
The movements is the treadmill hustle.
Right.
So Havoc came on my crib, and it's always like, Drake is like, I got the bigger pool, I got this, that, blah, blah. You know, Corey asked me, was he with the baby mama's mama? You know, so this is true. I have no reason to lie. So, and I don't like Corey, so I have no reason to lie for him. The thing is, the funny thing is, I actually do like Corey because it's his job to be likable. That's how he makes it in like that. So I asked Havoc, I was like, yo, did you ever have like a Drake or somebody? He was like, yeah, Wu-Tang.
Oh, wow.
Wu-Tang was Mobb Deep's Drake. Wu-Tang was Mobb Deep's Drake. I never thought about that. And they would get influenced, they'd be influenced. Think about drop a gem on them. That's post Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep. Hey, drop a gem on them. Also, what I'm doing is for Prodigy too.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Illuminati on my mind, soul, and my body.
No.
Secret Society, trying to keep their eye on me.
He was saying a lot.
Are we making some noise for that? I feel like we should make some noise for that.
Rest in peace.
You know, because we alive. You get what I'm saying? We're going to die. It's guaranteed.
100%.
So don't be afraid of death.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna move on.
Wait, but
Okay.
did he pick?
He said only people.
No,
okay,
but he didn't hear the infamous.
He did hear it,
And then he gave a happy story. So we really don't know.
But you picked only built for Cuban links, right?
I got to take a shot.
Oh, let's take a
See,
shot.
I told you.
Salud. Okay. Rakim or KRS-One?
He's
skip a lot of shit.
Again. That's it. I can't.
You gotta take. Okay.
All right,
Yeah. Cool.
I shouldn't have drank earlier. I should have just
Yeah,
waited for this
it's
segment
okay.
right here. But I can handle my drink. I don't even get drunk. I just get hungover.
Nah.
I would love to see a convo with you and KRS-One.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be an incredible conversation.
I like it too.
That's the next interview.
We got you. On Drink Champs platform.
Absolutely.
Because
Because
is this true that Jason Media was running Ye Media and now he's not? Is that true?
Yeah, he's not running it. He not running it. I just felt like people just walking in with too much Balenciaga. You know, if you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like they just out here like flexing, you know what I'm saying? They just flexing like, you know what I mean? And I don't like somebody saying, well, I'm gonna be the voice of Ye. Ye the only voice of Ye. Ye the only manager of Ye. Like I look at every single bill I pay. I only pay bills on a Friday, and I look at everyone one by one. Like, I was thinking getting to be a billionaire would take me out of having to do work. Now, one of my biggest jobs is keeping my money because there's a lot of people that's on a full-time job to take my money.
Right.
And I've literally lost hundreds of millions of dollars by not looking close enough. So
it reminded me of that what Shaq said when he had the deal and he had the studio in his crib, and when he got the
check because he was paying himself,
and then he looked at what they were charging him, the label, and they were charging him for studio time. He was like, the studio's at my crib, and then he got a couple $100,000 back. But it's funny, he would have overlooked that easily.
Yeah, because my thing is like, you know what? Why would the Jewish media push BLM and force people into outrage, right? But then say, I don't have the right to my anger. As a human being, I know I can read all the books, I can meditate, I can study and say, hey, I don't have a problem with Jewish culture. I don't have a problem with what Jewish people have done to my people. I don't have a problem with the fact that the Jewish people have bought. I can say that, but I do. And I own my right, and I own my anger. And I'm gonna keep that anger as an energy to wake me up until it changes. You're not going to back me down until it changes. I'm not clarifying nothing, TMZ. No, I'm not talking specifically about businessmen. I'm talking about you, TMZ. I'm talking about the media also. I'm talking about the entire culture. I need your entire culture to take a look at itself and picture this moment. Picture every single black athlete, black actor, and black rapper being able to put their contracts up the way I put my contracts up. And we compare and contrast what things should be in the deals and what things should be out of the deals.
There's gonna be a lot of people embarrassed by that.
I was $53 million in debt, and I said it in 2015, you know, the night after MSG. Because the funny thing is I had Adidas, I had this, I had all that.
That's when you asked Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Yeah, and nobody would help. Everyone's seeing, but nobody's gonna really help. They just wanna capitalize. Nobody really wants to help. They just wanna see what's in it for them. Nobody's really trying to support or give you the information. They wanna own it. A thing that a Jewish person will always say is they'll say, this is mine. With something with like something a black person built or that any company built. And they'd be like, that's mine now. I remember when Scooter Braun called me and said,
the manager for Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he said, yo, I got some people who got some early stock in SpaceX and we can buy it behind Elon's back.
That's the way you go.
And I said, I'd rather have a relationship in Elon's face than to buy something behind his back.
That's more valuable to you.
Now, my thing is like, look, all Jewish people are not bad.
Please say that.
I just said it.
All right.
But I need the ones to step up. Because up to this point, I can name you 20 nightmare situations.
Yeah, but that you can't. That's like me going to a projects, right? That's like me going to 40 projects and 40 projects and shit happened bad to me. But then I could go to 40 projects in a certain time and the church people walk me right through that same projects and I'm good. Is it the projects to blame?
Yeah.
Or is it certain individuals?
Or going to Mexico and the cartel? It's like we can.
Yeah, is it them certain individuals?
Yeah, it's a project mentality. I'm from Chicago, and I have a project mentality. Even with the intelligence that I have a project mentality.
Right.
If I go to somebody's block and somebody shoot at me, kill one of my homeboys, then it's fuck they whole block. Now you get it?
Yeah.
Now you get it?
But for the record, nobody's killing Kanye. Everyone loves Kanye. Are we right? Everyone loves Kanye. We just want you to.
You're not asking for anybody to kill you.
Yeah, we want to reiterate that.
You know who's killing Kanye? Jamie Lee Curtis talking about, I hope that he don't see his children.
Right.
That kills me. That kills me. And the fact that now that's hate speech. That's hate speech.
Yeah.
That's hate speech. That's what's killing me. when I couldn't see my child and nobody said nothing. Nobody, next time that happened, you gotta say something.
Right.
You gotta say something. Everybody never let this family kidnap my kids in broad daylight. That's how beat into submission by the media we are.
But I was saving this, bro. Let me just say something. But do you not realize that's how much we respect you? Is we don't want to speak out to the family that whether you once loved them or love them now, is that's how much, so much of us respect you, is that we want to mind our business when it comes to that and kind of like leave it up to you.
I need y'all as a tribe. I need y'all with me.
This is something we need to hear.
I need y'all as a tribe. I need the culture with me. I need everybody that loves my music and loves my shoes, loves my point of view. Don't love it. Everybody that's mad at me, that was hurt by the red hat. If you was hurt by the red hat, that means you love me. I need everybody that love me. Sure. If I'm in a situation where I don't have the leverage with my children, or you got Jamie Lee Curtis talk about we're gonna take his kids away from him, I need y'all to rise up and make sure that they don't take my children away from me, running this false, crazy narrative.
Right.
Because they could take my kids away. They could put me in jail, and y'all sit up and say, well, I didn't say nothing out of respect.
All right.
I mean, it's a seesaw, right?
Yeah.
Because
it's a delicate seesaw.
On one hand, just picture it like this. Picture it like this. All right, I'm gonna name this person a cup, right? And this person jumps out the window and he goes, man, yo, Kanye, and then Kanye gets back with Kim, y'all fall back in love. Now this person is thrown the fuck out the way because he just spoke about your wife. And now you get back with your wife. Hold on. You get back with your wife, and now this person who wanted to spread this analogy, the same support that you did, but then you go back and you fall in love.
It happens all the time.
Do you understand
the friend
how
that sides with you when you break up with your girl, and then you get back with your girl.
And it's not like you don't have no regular girl. Like this is whatever this person says is going to be on every blog site. So they support you, then you get back with him, and then. Because you want your family back together, and then now you're looking at this plastic cup and you saying, man, you shouldn't have said that at this time. And boom, because maybe you're not saying that, but Kim is saying, I didn't like what he said at such and such time. So do you understand how certain people can...
I respect that, but the thing is like, look, if someone is not going to speak up at that time, that's going... Meek Mill's probably go through the same situation, you know, with his baby mamas or something like that. Right. So... don't speak up on me now if you ain't gonna speak up on me then. But I'm asking you guys, I'm saying by the fact that I crossed the anti-Semite line, I crossed the gun line, I stood in front of the tank in Tiananmen Square, I'm saying, look, this smoke screen that's been created to make us so afraid to speak up for ourselves, this is just a smoke screen. And even if it's not, right? Even if they're gonna like take us down every chance they get, that's cool too. But I'm trying to explain to you, it's like, whether it's my money, my reputation, and my life, I'm not taking this shit no more. They done bully, would you agree with the things that I'm saying about the Jewish record labels, about artists getting fucked? Uzi the future. Uzi? I just need to tell you that. Lil Uzi.
Little Uzi. Right.
Lil Uzi, like, remember I said future?
Yes, you said it on here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got a couple...
well, really, you know what it is? It's always two. It's always two at a time. You know what I mean? It's really Cardi and Uzi. It's really Cardi and Uzi. Playboy, Cardi, and Uzi.
We had Quavo and Takeoff here the other day.
What they were saying?
Real shit.
Yeah.
They said Quavo said that you asked to borrow his Twitter during the blockout. Is this true?
Yeah. He said he
offered it. He said he offered it. He said he offered it.
But you know what I'm saying? I just said, let me take this time as just like a breather. They put me like as a technical foul.
Right.
Because here goes another thing. I said DEFCON 3, what I wanted to say, what I meant to say was, no one's afraid of the Jewish media mob, which it is, right? And what I said was DEFCON 3. Now, I'm not backing up on a feeling of what I wanted to say. I just didn't say the exact thing that I wanted to say at that moment. So I feel like God put me on a little timeout.
Yeah.
Because my dad was like, I feel where you coming from, Ye. I understand. But you got to be more sophisticated with your words. You have to be more sophisticated.
I agree with God.
That was less sophisticated than I needed to be.
You said God text you that?
No, his father.
Yeah, second to God, my dad.
All right, yeah. Because I know for a fact, you know, pissing off Jewish people and pissing off black people. I know that
there's just too much to read when you're articulate something. There's too much that people can pick and create a different narrative from.
You know what I like about this? The Jewish media was pushing the narrative off the White Lives Matter T-shirt that I didn't love black people. And I came back and I was like, no, fuck the Jewish media. And everybody's like, what? Wait, what? Right now, we're supposed to be living and breathing in the Ye doesn't like black people because he wears a red hat. Ye doesn't like black people because he... And I was like, nah, fuck that. And God was like, fuck that. On some like Moses, like, think about like Moses had 4 chapters. Like, contrary to popular belief, I did read the 4 chapters of Moses, right?
Because you say you ain't read somewhere.
No, what I'm saying, I've never actually finished a novel, right?
That's fantastic. I respect that.
Yeah, because by the way, you know, one thing is that there's nothing whiter than English itself. I do not like to read, like I do not like to work out, like I do not, like, you know, there's certain stuff in life that is currently necessary that I don't like. That don't make, I'm not disregarding people. Some people are more powerful. How many people do you know that can read very well, that can't dance very well?
But see, look, talking about articulation, could it be said that it's misunderstood that reading equals knowledge? That's misunderstood thing. Because you don't have to read books to really have knowledge.
That's right. And the information isn't there. You know where the information, the knowledge is from? The knowledge is from the 2 fathers. Who are the 2 fathers?
You tell us.
Your father and the father above?
Your father and the father above.
Oh shit! You
now what has happened to the black community?
They erased the father there, so all you have is the father above.
But they've erased that too.
In the messaging.
They have contracts. There was a contract. Now it's later been amended, but Victory Boyd that signed to Roc Nation, a line inside of the contract that I'm sure Jay-Z and Beyonce never saw was, it said that Victory would not be able to sing about Christ or be able to sing about God in the contract. Rhythm and blues was the first step of taking God out of the people. Because we had gospel. Aretha Franklin had gospel. Ray Charles.
Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle wore your Yeezy slippers. I gave her the Yeezy slippers. She wore. She crip walk right here. Right here. Did you see that? I sent you the footage.
Yeah.
Come on, Yeezy, come on.
I didn't see it, but I just say because I'm on the show.
R&B was the first step taking it out of me. Just that. But no, wait. He said R&B was taking it out.
Yeah, it was funny. I was like
taking God out of music.
Yeah, I remember I was at Roscoe's, you know, earlier this year. And I love Roscoe's and stuff, but they're playing the music, and it's like Usher saying, "You got it bad."
You got it bad.
Yeah, that messaging is not uplifting.
Some niggas got it bad,
Yeah, but when we sing, God created music solely for the purpose of worshiping God. Now, if you listen to the majority of the music, it's not worshiping God.
No.
It's going into dark holes. It's like
from the sweat to my nuts.
Yeah, but it's saying I want to fuck your bitch. It's how many bitches I fuck. I want to fuck your girlfriend. I want to fuck your mama. Like it's like, and I want to do drugs while I'm fucking your mama. Like it just takes you into that place. And God has God has a place for us in the promised land that can't be defined by man. It's not the 400 acres that the oppressors can take away from us. Only we can oppress ourselves, and it's only for us to rise up that we can be who God really made us to be. Right. It's not going to be on the Jewish people. It's not going to be on the Catholics. It's not going to be on the media. It's going to be on us collectively to rise up. And I want to change something. I said, I am the leader. No, let me change that. I am a leader. And there's a new leader being born every day. And there's leaders locally that will hear this, that can play this. Leaders of their school, leaders of their boys club, leaders of their church.
Leaders of their crew.
Leaders of their crew. And you know, it's another word for crew. Leaders of their gang. You see what I'm saying? Gang really, has like a negative connotation, but by removing the gang leaders.
Gangs originated in Chicago.
Yeah, and exactly. By removing the gang leaders, you're removing the leaders. And that was
what
something,
happened in Chicago.
And that fucked up the world.
Right.
Because those gang leaders would organize right there. You know what I'm saying? Gangster Disciples saved my life in Chicago. I'm here because of Gangster Disciples. And I am exactly who Larry Hoover wanted to see come out of the organization that he created.
Right. Took out leaders, took out structure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we still on Quick Time with Slime.
This is not quick at all. Quick Time with Piss in a minute.
All right,
yo,
I gotta beat you.
Really, nothing fucks with a Drink Champs interview, right?
No,
it's like
no.
Because you know, because when I go to Tucker Carlson, they're just like
it's
so
not the same.
They're just so marveled by the fact that of the brilliance. They're not respecting the brilliance. They're more like shocked and like marveled by. It's like hilarious to them. It's like that squirrel can jet ski.
Yeah. Oh shit! God damn! I wish the horn worked. It didn't work today.
All right, this is gonna be a good one. Kodak Black or Little Baby?
Come on, man.
That's it. Not a Chico.
Yeah, I mean, as a future president, I'm just gonna have to take a shot.
Yeah, take a shot. Yeah. 2024. Okay, my bad.
Hey, but I tell you what, I feel like, you know, we could point out just.
You gotta sip it, Kanye. You know that. Yeah. After you connect with me, you gotta sip it.
It's like, just like you said with Bad Bunny. Yo, I need to get a studio with Bad Bunny, right? You can connect that.
Yeah, we can definitely.
I don't know if I'm Puerto Rican.
We can connect.
Listen. I will try my best.
Drink Champs can connect.
Listen, Drink Champs and wait a minute. So we gonna do for our first single for Drink Champs album, Yay with Bad Bunny.
Oh, it's gotta be the Drink Champs feature song.
Absolutely, and Noriega.
God! Yeah. No, I gotta be on the record. I just want to let y'all go crazy.
No,
you gotta go back to it. You gotta go back.
You gotta
regain what you took. You brought it.
You lit.
You lit with the bra and everything.
I'm about to go ham and get him right now.
Yeah, you lit.
Yeah, okay.
We lit.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one.
I want to say, but what about when I sent out that tweet where I said Lil Baby my favorite rapper? You remember that?
Yeah. Little Baby. So that's when he caught the body too.
And is Lil Baby what position he in?
Yeah, they canceled him too. That's what Boosie said. Boosie said they canceled him.
Well, at least
no, that's the baby.
Oh, my bad.
You getting your babies confused, buddy.
I'm sorry, I got my babies confused.
You gotta get with the times, bro. You gotta get with the lingo. You remember that?
You got me back? I'm the guy with the great beard right now. Okay, my bad. Okay. All right, holy shit. All right, where are we going? Okay.
You going UGK 8 Ball and MJG?
You go that. You the South guy.
UGK or 8 Ball and MJG?
Rest in peace, Pimp C. But you know about my thing coming out so hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like people had to Google.
Real hip hop.
Yeah. People had to Google. That's what me and GLC was listening to in Chicago. 8 Ball and MJG. You know,
super legends.
So I told you, like, on this right here, you got to understand there's a possibility I may be running for office. Hint, hint. So I can't.
So take a shot, then, goddammit.
I'm going to have to take a shot because I'm running for office.
You're going to be our first drunk president.
Running for office. It's a possibility.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit.
This game does, it's like, what's cool is I can speak up on it, like it sparks like where bought me a red, you know what I'm saying, where the lines hit me.
Yeah.
I always thought like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I always thought when I would speak to rap, like somebody like Pimp C always made me like feel like, for me it's like the Pink Polo rapper. I always felt like less of myself, so I get on the phone with them or something. You know what I'm saying? Because they just it almost like everything they rapped about was like dissing everything that I ever did. You know what I'm saying? Like they was like very not tight jeans, very not close. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I remember Pimp C had a conversation like, man, I like the way you had your vocals turned up so they could, you know, so they could hear what you saying. You know what I'm saying? You having your vocals turned up.
Right.
And that's a very big thing. You know, like it was a guy that came to one of my 60,000 square foot spaces, and he was in the band of Strokes. He's in the band of Strokes, and I remember they had this song where their vocals were low. And I wanted to make my vocals low on All Falls Down. It didn't work for me. I had to speak up. You know what I'm saying? They canceled me this week. There's not Tucker Carlson, no platform would carry me this week either. And even a publicist that I'm working with was like, I don't know why you would go on Drink Champs. I said, you understand that our numbers did 3 times the numbers of when Kim was on SNL, right? You understand that, right?
Nigga ain't wanted to clap for that. Niggas wanted to make sure his waves was right, knowing he had waves in 20 years. He just wanted to do this, you know what I mean? But go ahead, goddammit. Yes, and we won an award for you. But let's stick with quick time slam. We're gonna get a
damn. I should have went up to. I should have accepted the award with y'all.
Yeah. We were scared to call you. We were scared to call you.
Next award, you gotta come up.
Next award. Now we won an Emmy. We won an Emmy.
That's what I want. I want to win an Emmy.
This interview right here giving us an Emmy.
But you know, there's something where there's like, okay, people are like, what's the goal? This is because Emmy. I think Jewish media, right? This is the one where you win the Emmy, right? Because you say Ye calls out the Jewish media.
No, we do not say that. We say Ye makes amends with Jewish people because we love Jewish people, love black people, we love everybody, and we love Ye, and we gonna make everything amended. Let's make some noise for that.
Eventually.
Let's make some noise for that.
Or then we let Ye say whatever he wants to say.
Yes.
Well, we live in a country where it's still freedom of speech, and that should be allowed.
Well, we can't amend. To amend is not to pretend. We need to amend. Because I ain't finna pretend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I understand Hollywood is a world of make-believe, but why this will win an Emmy, which I'm just gonna make an assumption is a Jewish media platform, is because we're going to demand the amendments. The amendments in our culture. We're gonna demand, I'm Me Tooing the Jewish culture right now and saying, y'all gotta come out and say what y'all have done between the mob action, what they'll do for groupthink. Like if you go against them, I put the White Lives Matter t-shirt and they cancel my shows. And they've actually called multiple people and threatened them to step away from me. They called Candace Owens, they called Tucker Carlson, they called anybody, even the people that was with me when I had the red hat, they called them. Tucker Carlson works for Fox. Fox is not allowed to show anything because just like when Jared Kushner was in office and I say that he held my boy Trump back, think about that if I had said that 4 or 5 years ago. I want to talk about the people that threatened my life.
But that's when you was in full support of Trump.
I'm still in full support of Trump. I just think that I would be better than Trump.
If you would have said that Jared Kushner lined in, it would have been...
Lined in with who, though? You said he held him back.
In with Trump.
Jared Kushner is an example of how the Jewish people have their hand on every single business that controls the world. And everybody knows that faux fact. Like, you ever seen the movie Lego Movie where the guy realizes everything is the same company? That's what's happening. By the way, we can't be mad at him, and you can't call me anti-Semitic for calling out. You can't call me anti-Semitic for saying I'm going DEFCON 3.
I think what you said though is important though.
That sounds pretty anti-Semitic, except for the fact that I am Jew.
And you said you can't be mad at them because you want to do the same.
You know what?
That's an important thing to say.
I can't be, but I am because I'm jealous because I'm a human being.
And you want the same
And I'm a competitor. I want my people to rise up like the Jewish people. I'm a competitor. I feel that if I am not the leader, I'm one of the strongest, most vocal leaders. And I feel Lauren is the leader. I feel like there's multiple people that are leaders in this community, right? And I'm jealous of the Jewish community. I'm jealous of how the fact that they do not abort their people. I'm jealous of how the fact.
So why not say that as opposed to
I'm saying it right now. It's coming now. Let me say it, bro. It's coming now.
All right.
It's coming out. Let me say it. You have to get to it. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the fact of how they don't abort their babies. I'm jealous of the fact of how they stay with their wives. I'm jealous of the fact of how they do business together. I'm jealous of the fact of how they read their contracts and understand their contracts. I'm jealous of the way Jewish people do business. And I'm jealous, not just for me, but for our entire culture. And I believe that once we rise up, that we will have a position to be able to serve God, because it's not about taking over the world. God runs the world. We need to be in service to God, and we all need to be in service to God. So I'm jealous. And you know what? Because when I would speak on the Khaled and Drake record, why I speak on that? Out of jealousy. When I was speaking on Drake, why I speak on that? Out of jealousy. While I'm speaking on the Jewish culture, why I'm speaking on that? Out of jealousy. I'm jealous of the Jewish culture. No, actually, I just thought of that right now, shit, but it had to happen.
That's a breakthrough. Yeah. That's a breakthrough.
But that's why it's gonna win an Emmy. That's why we're gonna be standing there next to Chris Rock and Will Smith and everybody.
They're gonna be together?
Boom.
I'm with that.
Absolutely.
I'm
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna re-say it because people might not have saw it. One of the things that Tremaine, I know nobody never heard of. We get that.
Supreme designer.
The Supreme.
Address the elephant in the room.
Let's not call him the Supreme designer. Let's call him a designer at Supreme. So,
Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
So
that's the guy who spoke out against you because
he said, "Keep Virgil name out your mouth. You wasn't invited to the funeral."
Very
Welcome
deep.
to Drink Champs 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
We back up in this bitch like we never left.
So
I'm gonna take a pee-pee at this point. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, yeah. So can we come back?
We gotta take a piss break.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I've been holding this shit this whole time. I was trying to.
Now we get warmed up.
We're about to release our culture cards.
Yeah.
Fire. It's trading cards, like NFT trading cards. Oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this Frenchie, everybody.
Frenchie!
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he like damn near a Slumdog Billionaire, because somehow this nigga knows everybody. Everybody.
I mean, we back. You know, you see,
got
that's
Juicy Juices here.
Got it.
My wife. And yeah. But my wife just said she had a hat for you. But can we address this hat? What does the 2024 mean?
2024.
The run?
It's time for us to rise up. It's time for us to put somebody in office that is us, that cares about us, that serves God and serves the people. That's what 2024 means.
20. So we can't say this right now, or can we say this?
He's been saying it.
I've been saying that we can't say it.
We can't say that we can't say it.
Yeah.
So that the yay might be against. But what if Trump runs?
No, in 24, or he might, yeah.
I think that's what America's been waiting for.
You against Trump?
Yeah.
Who you voting for?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm a fan of a lot of people, but respectfully, I don't like nobody better than me.
Right.
If he asked you to be VP, would you?
Yeah. Absolutely. If that was a piece, that's like me, let's say Watch the Throne then.
Mm. Well, you thought he was VP on Watch the Throne? I thought
it was equals.
Co-president.
But still, that's my elder, that's my senior. That's a person with more
respect.
experience.
I love the respect.
Yeah.
I love that respect. Holy moly. Are we still on Quick Time with Slime or we moved on?
No. Go. Finish Quick Time with Slime, man. And I'm already on the Bad Bunny situation.
Oh, yeah. Look, see, Latino shit. See what happened?
Yeah.
He know when to turn Latino. You know what I mean?
I'm always Latino.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm drinking this,
Mama Juana.
No, don't drink that marijuana.
Hey, man, Mama Juana, man.
Jay, do you know where they make that, right?
Don't listen to him, please.
You know where they
just
make
do not
that?
listen to what he's saying.
They make that in a tub in Kindle.
No, man.
You do not want to drink Mama Juana.
This is Dominican Mama Juana made by the homies
don't
out
throw
here.
no Dominicans. It's made in Kindle.
No, it's Dominicans, and it's not made in Kendall. You don't even live in Kendall. You come with that fucking bullshit.
In my mind, this is what happens. In my mind, okay. But this is the crazy. This is what's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love loving hip hop. I do love hip hop for my one season.
Two seasons you on.
Ray J comes, and he sees me. And he's on because he's on loving hip hop as well. So we have a conversation about you. And he goes, you know, I gave Ye what he asked for or whatever. But the next day he went on Hulu or whatever.
Meaning the show.
The show. I didn't know, you know. Did you hear his statement about that?
Nah, tell me exactly what the statement was.
Basically, he was just like, I don't think he dissed you. I think he just said that.
Like I played him out. Like I literally took the thing that he was on. He got this thing, you know, because we only got a little bit left, you know, just as black people currently.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What we got, the word nigga and braids. It's literally like what we own.
Right.
Right? So for Ray J to have like the information about the sex tapes and the laptop, he gave it to me as a black man. Right. And then I handed it over and they lied about him. But I handed it over like I'm trying to show
So this is like a private airport that y'all met at?
We was at the airport. Man, this man came in literally dressed like Black Panther. This man came in like it was like Wakanda. Like this man mask was so it was like the Black Panther mask for real. So he's like he gonna take it up to another level.
And it was literally just you and him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then he's just telling me about how he was told that he should, you know, like basically he was gonna make him the bad guy. And then, you know, in the same way how like with the whole crazy, Ye's crazy, like I don't feel like people calling me crazy all the time. And Ray J doesn't feel like, he said he didn't feel like people saying that he leaked the tape like he had did like, I think that's what is that called? That's an illegal thing, right? It's called, like if you have a girl's footage and you leak it or something, what is that called?
Foul.
What's that? Revenge porn, yeah. So they made it seem like the tape was released on the premise of revenge porn.
The original
tape to keep, you know, Chris and Kim clean. And in my eyes, from what I can see, I feel like the lie detector test was fake. And
that's what he told me.
Yeah, and
he said it publicly.
He told me.
Yeah, and people, you know, one thing about liars is they make the lie their truth. So even when you expose,
but yeah, this is still your mother-in-law.
See, and that's the thing, right? So we have a war, a spiritual warfare, right? I don't want to say good and evil, say binary. Let's say it's no good and evil, right? It's just like spiritual warfare, and you got a thing where it's like, I am Ray J. I am Ray J. I'm actually the exact same person, like the same video game character.
Are y'all saying Step Brothers?
Yeah, we Step Brother, and me and Reggie, right? It's like
Reggie Bush?
Yes.
Jesus, y'all going too far. But let us go.
No, I'm saying, but it shows you that Kim has a type.
Every time you say something deep. Look,
yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But so it shows you that she has a type, right? We're the person, right, at that time where, okay, we're gonna take this, like we're gonna take the sex tape from Ray J. We're gonna take the credibility. We're gonna take his red hat and flip that to getting Alice Johnson out of jail, and I'll take some Balenciaga and some kids while we at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so $1 billion while I'm at it. And now I'm on to this. But the only problem with Kim is there is no this after this in this situation. But I feel just as used as Ray J. So Ray J gave this to me in confidence, but I was taking the tape, like I used my like whole, like you know as people say, I know karate, I know crazy. I used the whole oh yeah so crazy to hit the 730 red line to my advantage, right?
There was an actual another tape.
Ray J says, I've never seen this tape, but Ray J says that it was a second tape.
Right. And that's what you gave her on Hulu on...
No, it was just like some other kind of footage. This is definitely a awkward moment, or should we say a cockward moment, that we like, literally, because what do you do? It's like, he's got like the laptop, like the old Apple, you know, it's like a desktop type of thing. And it's like, okay, well, let's load it up, Ray J.
You didn't care if there was, like, how do you know there wasn't copies that he had?
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't about the big thing is like, you know, I'm actually friends with Wack 100 right now. Right. Everybody, the Jewish media, you get what I'm saying? Whoever, the head of Ukraine, the head of Russia, we're gonna be friends with everybody, right? You know why? Because God runs the world, right? We get on our jealousy stuff like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be having like 12 writers in the studio that don't add up to Drake. God's version would be like, oh, Drake just said. That's why I was interested when we heard 30 Hours, because Drake wrote that for me. I sent him like, boom, here I got like this many ideas. Like the line I had like, I was nervous to do Victoria's Secret show until I pictured everybody with no clothes, right? Was like a line I had, and like.
That's like a stripper line.
But you don't think about it. Say you could be nervous to do like a speech, and they say picture everybody naked. So we flipped it like I was nervous to do Victoria's Secret until I pictured everybody naked, and I sent it to Drake, and Drake took it and barred it out and wrote the whole rap. You understand like how much easier my life would be if Drake would just like write my raps for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure everyone wished they had that luxury, but
that's crazy to hear that.
But you know, that's what happened when I brought the head of Balenciaga to Gap, because we had sold a hoodie. We sold a hoodie I designed, me and Dove Charney from Los Angeles Apparel Design.
That's the case.
Tell me this, is this presidential?
Yes.
Is this presidential?
Yeah. 2024. Yo, 2024 presidential. It's 2024.
Okay.
Not
it's legal.
It'll be legal. Let's go.
Come on.
Decriminalize that. Let's go.
I got my license. I put it right on my head.
We got to decriminalize it, baby.
Yeah, that's the one thing Joe Biden did. He decriminalized all the weed cases. I can't go. And it's a blunt this time. Holy moly. Guacamole. Yes. Yeah.
Should we have, I feel like the two Libras in the house to come with us and like, smoke with me right quick.
I don't know what happened.
Dude, all the birthday girls.
Birthday girls?
Yeah, birthday girls come over here.
Yeah.
Birthday girls.
Patricia, oh shit, shit's going down. Let's go. Goddamn. Come on, bring some more Hey Biggie for me.
Yeah.
No. Hey, Patricia, goddamn.
I feel like we need music now.
Yeah. Mariachi.
Mariachi, I did it for your birthday, Mariachi.
Yeah.
You did not appreciate it?
Yes, I did. I loved it. I was very shocked. Very shocked. Yeah!
Happy birthday, girls.
2024.
2024. Everything.
That's your Secret Service.
Yes, this is Secret Service.
Like Gaddafi.
Yeah.
But it's all cool. You and Ray J. Okay. All right, quick time. Finish the quick time. All right, finish. Can
we
you
had
finish?
a couple points we would have bring. We didn't even get to.
We
get back to it.
We fucking up.
Hey man, this is Drink Champ shit. Because you know what?
We still doing quick time with Islam?
Yeah. Where's it's on you?
It's on me.
It's on you.
Dale, chico, espera.
All right.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
This is good.
New Jack City or King of New York?
Sheesh. Cause I feel like I'm Christopher Walken.
That's Frank White, right?
Yeah.
Ironically, you picked Frank White. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Frank White. That's what he's picking.
You picking Frank White?
So not Wesley Snipes in New Jack
Wesley
City?
Snipes? Because you know Wesley Snipes like your brother.
Nino Brown. New Jack City was dope. Rockabye, baby.
I'm just more on some King of New York shit.
Okay, all right, I respect that.
It is what it is.
Chance or Lupe?
Sheesh.
Take a shot? We with it.
I'll take a shot, but you know what I want to say? That's the level of intelligence. That's the level of kings. That's like Jewish business leader level minds that we have. Chance and Lupe are supercomputers, bro.
Wow.
We got what we need.
Wait, so you said Jewish level minds, meaning they're thinking like...
Yeah, they can think like, it's like, think about like Chance is independent. You know, the funny thing is like Lupe is super gangster, low key.
Wow.
Super.
He don't
like
be riding skateboards at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like with the glasses and everything, it's like the most. You know what I'm saying?
He's like a kung fu master now, too.
I would never ever have a problem with Lupe type shit. Like you don't think of Lupe in that context. It's like
it's real.
Yeah.
So we're taking a shot for that. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, salute.
Thank you.
Right. Cheers, fellas.
Thank you. But the reason why I said that right when I started, I was like, oh, these are the people that's gonna get us right, like the Jewish people. These are the people that's gonna put us in that position. You know what I'm doing right now? You know, I used to the way I look at the Jewish culture is the way I used to listen to a.
Because why not we just do it ourselves and not be mad at nobody Jewish, nobody Chinese, nobody black, nobody anywhere. We
gotta get like the Chinese
against the world.
We got it.
The Chinese get on point.
We got to get like
Chinese
them,
on
right?
point.
We got to get our own factories. We got to put it together. Whether it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at like Warren Buffett's factory or something. It's got to like when you walk in, you got to feel. That's the reason why. One of the things is like when me and Puffy was like going back and forth on Instagram or text. I went and changed I was on a car service. I'm like, I went and just did Maybach fleets for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my people in a higher, position and stuff like that. I got 2 Maybachs type shit. I got like 4, you know what I'm saying? Our fleet, Donda pull up, this is back to back, yay backs and shit. And until we make our own cars. Until we make our own cars, but it's like we're not really maximizing who we are. We're not living it to the maximum. We're the legal BMF. You know what I'm saying? We have to think like in that manner. You know what I'm saying?
Legal BMF.
Oh, we taking a shot?
Y'all might have to take a shot on one of them questions. You know how it is in Miami, though. Boom. Man, I ain't trying to play you right now taking a shot. No disrespect.
You got to take a sip. You don't even got to take a shot. You got to take a sip.
Don't feel peer pressure from this guy.
Yes,
man.
please feel peer pressure.
I feel peer pressure, but this is the peers I want to be pressured by. And then we're gonna put them. Yeah. We're gonna put them under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you know what I'm saying. If Drake ain't lived 5 blocks down the street from me,
Calabasas.
In Calabasas, I don't know if we have beautiful morning. You're the sun of my morning day. No morning. Who can I turn to?
Come on, you got that nigga turn. Come on, welcome back.
We skipped a good one.
But that's but I'm saying the pressure. Let's look at it like this. You know what? We had a real epiphany. I don't love the word breakthrough because that's the word break. Right. I'm very serious about the way we use language. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like forward. Like one of the best words we have is all. One of the best words we have is we. Another best word we have is us. So just every day for us, if we can remove I and move as a body, that's how The Jewish people do, because the Jewish people are already showing us.
Leave the Jewish people alone.
How to.
I ain't gonna lie. You've been going way too far.
No.
You gotta stop.
The Jewish people are my new Drake.
Right. No, leave them out of Drake.
But I don't even think it's Jewish people for you. I think it's a certain people that are doing certain things.
I think it was 20 people. I think it was 20 people who kind of hurt you, and you kind of taking it out on
and
the
they
whole
happen to be
thing.
Jewish.
And the thing is, I have did that with like people from like our projects. I have beef with, and then I just took it out on the whole project. And I'm being honest, I was wrong. So I'm just telling you, please, the Jewish people love you. Black people, we love you.
I'm still wrong. I'm still wrong.
You're still wrong. And
I'm still in the wrong.
Yes, please.
I haven't left out the wrong yet.
Yes.
I'm not ready to be right yet.
Yes.
But you should have the right to speak, even if you're wrong or right.
I should have the right to be wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
I got the right to be wrong.
Yeah.
No, that should be all of our rights.
Right. All of our rights to be wrong.
We did have an epiphany, which I feel like we could get like a better word for that, but as an alternative word to breakthrough, or 2 words, is when I said I was jealous. Because that's really gonna set it off, right? Because I know like the Scooter Brauns and because Scooter Braun is my boy also, right?
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
as well, right?
Because even when I talk shit, it's just like complaining about a foul. But you know, I'm like AI and Jordan combined, right? It's because it couldn't be a John Morant without an AI and Jordan, right? He brought carrying. He made carrying legal, right? Because carrying, like it relates to the way we play basketball. You know what I'm saying? So everything about basketball relates to the way we play basketball. And we could hit a 3-pointer while we at it, but everything is super niggered out, right, in basketball. Well, I make business super niggered out. Right. You know what I'm saying? I go to business.
Did you have a meeting with Adidas and you played porno?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You definitely played porno for
What's your perspective on that? And I'll tell you mine.
No, I don't know. My boy told me yesterday, he's like, did you? I didn't know nothing about that.
What did he say about it? What did he say?
The way he told me, this is what I got from the gist of the little bit he told me, that you were just showing them how perverse they were.
Exactly.
Now, that's it. That's all I know.
The funny thing, okay, so the guy in the
He loves Adidas, by the way.
Oh, I'm an Adidas guy.
He's a company guy.
I'm still gonna be Adidas guy.
Adidas got this Samba that Bella Hadid be walking around with. That is like, I love this shoe. I love this sneaker, right? Amelia Gray be walking around with this shoe.
Shelto is a legend.
Yeah.
And I hope Run DMC. I hope they've gotten it. They need to get more if they haven't.
Shit, right?
No, but they made it.
Yo, I'm gonna make sure when I become the head of Adidas that every rapper ever can.
Are we saying is that where we going? You saying you gonna be the head of Adidas?
Give them what they deserve,
that's
man.
That's a side note. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
fuck yeah.
All right. So what was the question?
I want to come up with a drunk sneaker.
No, we were talking
21 years old.
We gotta get you the sneaker.
100% 21 years or older. You gotta, and as soon as you buy it, still, you gotta take a shot.
No, man, come on.
What was the question? You had a good question I want to answer, though.
No, we were just talking about that moment when you showed the porn to the executives.
And I want to talk about your sneaker.
Yeah.
At Adidas, at this point, I should be the person that says, Nori, get a sneaker.
That's right.
I should be the person that delegates. But instead, they gave it to Stella McCartney's husband. And I'm not going to speak no ill on Stella McCartney's husband because I'm cool with her, with his father-in-law. Mm-hmm. You know, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? That man stood next to me. We went into the studio. We did all day. We did only one. We did 4 or 5 seconds. Like me and Paul McCartney got joints. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why Adidas, you really found you a Virgil in Stella McCartney's husband and a person that I'm going to give a hug no matter what. Mm-hmm. So, because that's the way it is. It's like, even at war, even in John Wick, even with Neo, it's ones that they just have to pass on. So it's just like Stella McCartney's husband, because he's Stella McCartney's husband, part of the reason why he became Stella McCartney's husband, he get a pass from Ye, and you get a pass from Ye, you get a pass from the culture, right? But that said, I did play that in a meeting. And it's funny because the first meeting that I had with John Wexler and different people in the meeting, I played, my favorite porn star of all time is Francesca James, right? And
you got a favorite.
Yeah, right? So I played this meeting with her drinking milk, right? So she was drinking milk out of a bowl with a cat suit.
You out of control,
and
man.
Yes, I think that's covered, right? So Francesca James is, I played some adult content for the Adidas
Because what does Adidas stand for anyway, by the way?
All day I dream about sex.
True.
Well, that's Killer Mike's version, right?
Well, it's hip hop version. I don't think Adidas.
That's my battle.
What is Adidas? We should find out what Adidas really means.
Me and Jesus gonna have to arm wrestle because when I see God, it's like, yo, bro, how you make it where like I'm on some Adidas shit where all day I dream about sex, but then in the Bible you told me I'm not supposed to. Right. This shit got me.
But let me do a little.
I'm just throwing that as a question. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's honest. I'm gonna tell you honestly. So I went to Adidas meeting, and I had a laptop. I don't have laptops anymore. I just use my phone. But it's just.
And this is during the beef between what's going on recently.
No. This is the beginning of the Adidas relationship before I even pulled out anything.
Oh.
And I was like, look, nobody's getting pussy in Adidas. People get pussy at Nike. And I was just like, yo.
This is the way you presented your marketing?
Yeah.
This is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's amazing marketing.
You guys are not getting pussy. Let's get pussy, guys.
How many times, if you think about a situation where somebody got some pussy, how many times you think some Force Ones was on the side of that bed? Or still on, by the way.
So, still on. They might not take them off.
But now, sometimes it be some 350s. So that was the whole point. Yeah. And actually, this is something only me and Steve Stout know. You know the sewing at the top of the shoe on the 350. You know, the little thing. Steve Stout, if you ask him what that's called, it's called a get pussy toe.
I'm sorry, what?
Get pussy toe?
Bring Stout here and ask him. That's what it's actually called.
But who came up with that?
I came up because I said no one's getting pussy in Adidas, bro. Y'all got backpackers, and like not like backpackers, like rappers being like man. Mountain climbers. I got niggas out here hiking. Niggas is doing everything except for like. And you know what Jesus, you know what God and Jesus loves when I say get pussy? Because it's pro-life.
It's pro-life.
It's pro-life.
Right. You get the pussy, babies happen.
Fuck a condom.
Holy shit.
Almost some Amish shit. So,
fuckacondom.com.
And we not wearing Yeezys.
Fuck a condom, Libra.
He going in. Those boots right now.
You might buy you a crib.
Once you my girlfriend, you my girlfriend for life.
For life? You got a lot of lifers, man.
I got lifers.
Your lifers are different.
Because your life kind of changed right now.
What do you got on right now? What do you got on?
You know what? I got some Ye boots, but they was designed by the future designer, Yeezy, who's actually at Balenciaga tonight, Demna.
I am not putting my shoes up.
I got some Demna. But you got some Adidas?
Yeah.
Now put them up, bro.
Put them up. Am I supposed to put my leg up? I'm sorry.
Here, bomb.
Right.
Boom, let's go.
I'm an Adidas head. I'm sorry.
Hey, let me tell you, you don't got me started because Adidas is a team. You know what I'm saying? Look my no laces. So, okay, this is what I did. So I played a Francesca James adult content for...
Which is basically porno.
I don't use. I like to have adult conversation.
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds like Soho.
Think about like True Love. Like my kids can. We listen to True Love at Kim's house, which used to be my house. But we listen to True Love in front of the kids. And Chicago be like, you said Chicago, you said Chicago. So I was big on Donda that even though I was beefing with my baby mama, that I wouldn't say anything that I couldn't play in front of the kids. That's the consciousness that I had to have as a leader in all of my content. So even right now I say, okay, it's adult content, right? Because this is a grown conversation. It's a grown conversation that I ran into at age 5, but it's still a grown-up conversation to me, right? So I played this for grown-ups in the Adidas meeting. I said, look, we have to do this because culture, it ain't no culture. If you have a party and it ain't no girls there, that's not cultural.
Yeah, that ain't right.
And this is the reason why Drake runs the culture, right? Because at the end of the day, he's at the top. It don't matter. It don't matter if I could take over Fashion Week for 2 weeks or whatever. It's like Drake runs the culture at the end of the day. because the culture at the end of the day is about finding a nice young Libra that you could connect with on her birthday, possibly.
I feel like we're making a love connection today, bro. Dream Chance people together,
and make and make them always be your girlfriend.
Damn, they don't gotta be forever girlfriends, yeah. Come on, man.
Oh yes, they do.
Oh my God.
You're a Gemini. You better roll with them.
No, I'm a Gemini. I understand him, and I'm trying to.
I'm gonna just give you like a fun video game fact. Amber Rose and Kim got the same birthday.
Oh yeah, forever girlfriends.
You want to go there?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Want to go there?
Oh, let me tell you. Where we going? Where we going? You give me what you going. Oh no, okay. Now we got to follow up. So I got this thing where they're documentary, right? It's called Last Week, and it's basically all this stuff that happens every week. But I'm like, Larry David is like the white Ye. You know what I'm saying? So. You know, as I worded that in a different way, right? So, because my personality, Larry David's personality is just like mine. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going like, guy. I'm pushing it.
That's my favorite person on earth,
real life.
Larry David.
Come on, man, what about me, man? What about me,
77
bro?
boys. No, 77 boys.
No.
Oh, I forgot. You did.
But after you see Last Week, I'm going to become your favorite person because now in meetings, I just push into it like on some Sacha Baron Cohen level. That's
I'm not mad at that.
Anything that's on my mind,
that's
I'll
genius.
say it. So I played a video, and the funny thing is, so in this video, there's a video with Francesca James where her boyfriend has a German accent, and he cheats on her. And to get her
There's
back.
There's a porn, right?
And it's adult. We don't use that word. We're talking in front of children.
There's children here, bro?
Film.
All right. Adult content. So finish. So what's happening in it?
Okay, so in the joint, her boyfriend cheats on her. So in the context of the film is her boyfriend, and I'm talking about
in the porno.
This is. We don't choose that word.
I mean, excuse me.
Come on, guys.
Okay. So this is filmmaking magic, right? So
this is Scorsese.
This is Scorsese level. This is Coen Brothers. This is Spike Lee. You know, so in the context, the script goes as such, right?
Uh-huh.
The Luke, I am your father moment is.
You know how to control good. I love it. The source will happen. Action.
So the Luke, I am your father moment is, so her boyfriend with the German accent cheats on her, so she has a black guy come in and they hook up in front of him, and he keeps on begging.
In front of the pops.
In front of her boyfriend.
Oh,
right?
boyfriend.
And then the boyfriend's like, please, no, stop it. And then eventually they all join in together, right?
Out of control.
So then this is the movie that I played. And Last Week, right? And we got to show. We need to like literally show this on this clip so people could understand.
Send us the footage.
Right?
We will put it.
Because I have it every week. It's my own. I had a show on HBO they didn't use. It's called A Little Inappropriate. It was shot by Larry Charles, who shot Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Wow.
And it didn't get picked up. So now I'm doing a show again.
But you own it though, right?
Of course not. Who do you think owns it?
Fuck, man. But how? But you would know. You would know to make the deal. But you would know to make the deal to own it.
Hold on. Let's just finish the idea of what happened.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's fast forward to the next meeting with Adidas. And I was like, yo, this guy Torben, his voice sounds just like the guy from this video. So I hold the video up to, like, right next to his head, and I'm just like, I'm asking my boy Shervin, right? I'm like, don't he sound just like him? And Shervin just keeps saying, yo, he does sound awful like him. The guy from the Adidas meeting has the exact same accent as the guy in the film that's watching his wife hook up with the black guy. And I said, well, how does it make you feel that I'm playing this? Does this make you feel uncomfortable? Do you think this makes me feel how I feel when you name my Yeezys for me? When you pick my colorway? When you limit the amount of Yeezy slides and then make your own version of Yeezy slides? How are you feeling right now? You get what I'm saying? I'm making people play business on my turf. But then after that, I went and got a massage.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what happens.
That's what happens. Massages happen.
All right, so let's let's be clear.
No, wait, hold on. Real quick. I want to ask a business question. In your business with Adidas, is there any way that you were able to, when you made the deal, that they cannot duplicate anything without your consent?
We're gonna fix all of that up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fix all that up. It's fine. You gotta understand, I'm 68% of Adidas board. So I didn't cross the gun line.
That's heavy.
I mean to say board. That was drinking the smoke. I did both.
Because board is heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah, okay. So I am 68% of Adidas online sales.
Okay.
Yeezy is, as a black man, I'm the 100% owner of, no, I'm the 95% owner of the Yeezy trademark. Who do you think got 5%?
Our friends.
No.
Come on, you got Jews. Fuck. The fuck is sounds crazy out here right now.
I'm pointing at you. I think you can figure it out. Who got 5%? Think about it. If I'm asking you, who got 5%?
Nori.
Who got 5%? Kim got 5%. Kim has 5% of Yeezy. And how much you think I got as Kim's? I got 5% as Kim's. Jared's Kushner bitch ass got 10.
I'm starting to get lost now. I got lost.
I don't know if I was supposed to make noise.
No, I was like, noise.
I know it's just too much truth. It's like, it's awkward. It's like, yeah. But I'm the 95% owner of Yeezy. And Kim is legally the 5% owner of Yeezy.
But you gave her that for her birthday, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's your family. That's your legacy.
That's for the kids.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on. Definitely nothing wrong with that.
We don't want to shit on Kim over here. We like Kim over here.
My thing is, I love Kim. I would take Kim over anyone. Right?
Let me get the blunt back.
Yeah.
Let's smoke with that. Let me get that. Okay, continue.
Yeah, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? When I was having this funny thing with the issues with like Puff I was having.
Thank you.
I went to the Waldorf and I saw a couple people.
Waldorf where? Because I visited
the Waldorf in California.
I love it.
And I saw a couple people just standing out in front of the space, just standing there. And I was like, oh man, Puff really does this, right? And it just made me think, I gotta really get on my billionaire shit. So I went and bought a $50 million penthouse, and I made back the fleet out because I was like, yo, I can't be walking around homeless, like beefing with Puff. You gotta like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think that would have been an issue.
And so what I really did get out of it is to like, Puff like stay rich, never gonna, you know what I'm saying? You never seen this man in no Vans. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's just keep
He's
it
always
rich.
He's good.
But
He's
2 months ago,
rich
you was
at all
like this.
times.
You was like this. You was doing the puppy dance. You remember?
Puff is my idol, bro.
Yeah, that's why
I said, I was like, yo, I know how Virgil feels now on the times when I scream at Virgil, especially if I scream at Virgil in front of somebody. You know what I'm saying? But for Puff to call me and say anybody with a White Lives Matter t-shirt is getting greenlit, I know how Virgil felt at that moment if I ever said something where his idol said something that hurt his feelings. And, you know, and that's why Virgil took the watch from Drake. You know what I'm saying? He knew that would hurt my feelings. You know, we hurt each other's feelings and we don't mean to, but part of the reason why we hurt each other's feelings...
But I want to address that. You said Virgil took the watch from Drake because Virgil actually designed a Patek.
Oh, well, Virgil took the watch, sent the watch to Drake and all that type of stuff. Because he know that, like, you know, that would hurt my feelings. I work with Balenciaga because I knew it would hurt Drake's feelings. So we're operating, like I said, it's 4D chess.
You guys are playing crazy games, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is like real war. This is like Virgil was a psychological warrior. He was a warrior, bro. That man made it from being Ye's assistant to the head of Louis Vuitton. That man's a warrior.
And I'll be honest with you. You held on to your family. You want to still be with your family, in my opinion. Outside looking in, that's the inside looking out. I feel like we always want to see Ye back with his family.
Absolutely. That should be the goal.
That's the real Ye back.
Ye back!
Yeah.
Are we making some noise for that?
Yeah, man. Come on. The family is first, bro. Fatherhood is first, family is first.
Because I feel like, you know, me as the outsider looking in, as the insider looking out, I feel like that's very important to you, for you to be at your children's activities.
It's important for me to be the person that's setting the tone of what their content is, what they're wearing, to be there, to be a presence at all time. But I was taken away from my dad, and then I was taken away from my kids. And that's what they did to the black community as a Tuskegee experiment, basically. And they're using that same tactic to destroy America. And that's my opinion on the reason why I have to run for office. Because...
But hold on. I'm gonna just to try to like... The thing is, this is the thing. You could say all this stuff, and you could say Tuskegee, and people don't even know what that is, right? No, hold on.
Google.
No, I know. Hold up. And they just think that you're throwing things out there, and they're like, yeah, he's just saying things. But if people do the research, if you can articulate what Tuskegee, what really happened, which is legit, it really happened. It's not a conspiracy theory. The government did this to people. Then you can get people on the side of what you're saying. It all becomes about articulation and history, because history is real. And that's what I think sometimes. I think we as Americans, we have no history anymore. We're not learning history, real history, teaching history. It's all done. It's gone. And we need to bring that back, and bring it back in the right way, where people articulate what really happened.
What you guys are doing was different right here, because as you're talking, I was like, wow, there wouldn't have been no way for me to become president without coming to Drink Champs. When you were talking right now, like who, you know what I'm saying? The way you articulated it, because it's very important that we stay in constant communication. That's what the enemy wants us to do. They don't want us to talk like the slave ships, right? They cut our tongues and told us not to talk to each other.
And not eat pork.
Yeah, like what the thing is, even in the way we chop this up, we need to
bust
bring
that Denny's down.
What's that?
Since you bust that Denny's down. Got that Denny's.
I remember I used to play ball with Common with Rashid at UCLA, and afterwards I was like, we can go to Denny's. You know, this nigga skinny acting. He said Denny's, but I like Denny's after this. But I want to just take this moment of breath and just soak it in how important you guys' voice is. And I want to just compliment, my favorite person in the world. Do you know who that is? Does anyone here know does anyone here know who my favorite human being is in the world?
I would think your mom is.
No, not my mom. Close. Me. I want to compliment me.
But through your mom empowered you.
Yeah, second favorite. So I want to compliment me on having the wherewithal to be sitting there through the divorce, through all that, and say, the next time that people hear me talk, I'm going to Drink Champs. And think about this. When I was at Rolling Loud, I hadn't seen Future until I saw him on stage. He said, freestyle, freestyle. And he looked at me, he said, man, most influential in the world. We sat there. And I moved to Miami to work on Donda 2 with Future. I put a small hoodie on, took an Uber over every day. And Future kept on being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Future would be happy now because they have Maybach fleet, houses, all this type of shit, buying houses for all my girlfriends. So, but it's proven. And the funny thing is, now let me tell you, here's a Drink Champs of all Drink Champs of all Drink Champs.
When?
Future said, I will wait for you to me, and said, make it about Kim.
Oh my God. Dale que tú puedes.
You gotta remember, he also said, I'm gonna fuck your bitch in the Gucci flip-flops.
And I'm gonna fuck your bitch in them Burberry diamond flip-flops. Now, what if...
Y'all fucking bitches in a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, I gotta ask. I gotta ask, yeah.
You gotta ask, yeah, about the Gucci flip-flops?
Thong flip-flops that you walk through in Fashion Week. We were proud of you. And we was also like, we don't know.
He was not proud of you.
But
I just kept on thinking, this is for Future. This would be the new flip-flops that Future should use to fuck your bitch.
I just fuck your bitch in some diamond flip-flops.
There we go. That's the new one.
I just fuck your bitch in some diamond flip. That's it.
That's it. That's the new one.
But it's not even diamond flip-flops.
Yeah. Diamond flip-flops. We got to get the diamond flip-flops.
Okay, but let me ask you something, yeah. Because in my mind...
Let me tell you the most influential people in my life. God, my dad, Future.
Hey.
Let's go ahead and give you that. Yo, but how about the 44? Is it because you designed this when you was 44?
That's because that's your size in Italy, and Italian sizes is 44.
Yo, you mad Italian, son? You mad Italian, son?
Jay back! Come on, yo. Holy moly.
Italian Nori, sit down, bro.
Italian Nori, I gotta relax. I got on Balenciaga and everything. So, can we describe the Balenciaga relationship?
Get closer to the mic,
I got close to the mic.
Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Lee.
Y'all gonna have to adjust. Adjust. Sometimes I just want to lean back. Sometimes certain stuff I say, I gotta lean back.
Nah, you good. You good.
I can't even say it.
We turn up your mic. Our mic's gotta be good.
Yo, did you finish Quick Time with Slime?
No, we didn't. We didn't finish it. We did not finish Quick Time with Slime.
But I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, the bar that I wouldn't have been able to make unless we did this in real time. Yeah. The whole I'm jealous because it's such a perfect thing. It's basically saying, hey, you know, my people rise up. They did something good. Let's copy what they're doing, and let's rise up.
So why not start with that though, yeah? You know what I mean? Like, why not say Jewish people? We're not trying to offend you.
God didn't give it to me yet.
Ooh.
God gave it to me here. Ooh. Yeah.
Dream check.
Yeah, because Jewish people, I want everybody to know, black people, Jewish people, Kanye loves y'all.
No, I'm jealous of y'all.
Which is love. Which is bigger. Bigger than love.
Yeah. Which is love. Because
we are Quick Time, bro. Relax, man.
Right.
Fuck with your glasses on. You fucking me up right now.
No, but you know what I would like to, last couple of questions, focus on is a lot of people say it's absent as the black father. And I feel like that's your whole plight. It's your whole, everything is to be present as a black father.
Yeah.
And when you say these, like, you know, my kids, I didn't get, is that actuality? Like, you know, you're not being invited to your own kid's birthday party? Or you can, I mean, you can do your own birthday party. Or do you want to be invited to the one birthday party?
It should be one birthday party. It should be one family.
Should.
It shouldn't be separated in that way, period.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I agree. So is that what happened?
That's what happened. They didn't invite me. So they would have Corey, that we don't know his family, don't know where this guy came from, at Chicago's birthday party, at Psalm's birthday party, and not have me. That's incorrect decision making, Chris. And Chris, I got a problem with you for doing that. And by the way, if my dad was there or if my mama was there, because they ain't finna play with a black woman like that, it wouldn't be no chance that would happen. But we get played with so much by the media, and you just write Ye off as crazy that they could go to the extreme of kidnapping my child in real life. Yeah, I would like to have Kim as my wife, but on God's terms, not on the Hollywood media's terms. Not, hey, I'm married to Hollywood, I'm Marilyn Monroe, I'm listening to Corey, I'm listening to Hillary Clinton. No, we listening to God. Because if you take a family, it's like a pyramid. The father is there, the mom is there.
The Trinity.
When y'all get closer to God, y'all get closer to each other.
Right. Oh, the Trinity, yeah.
Real shit. We respect that.
Yeah.
We respect that. We love that.
Yeah.
Let me ask a presidential question. Let's just say in one future, you're running for president, right? And we're still in the quagmire that is the Ukraine war.
I made y'all see the 2024. Why he's talking?
What would a President Ye do to avoid what might be World War III?
I'm ending all wars.
How?
2024, we ended all wars. Because wars...
But how do you end wars? Don't just say end wars. You gotta have real tactic.
War is made off of greed and deceit.
And economy as well.
Economy. But there is a free economy that the world has created for us that needs to be simplified by me. I am the visionary. I can end war. I can end war. We can end war.
But how? Don't just say that. Give me, if you were the presidential candidate, what would you say? How would you end it?
You know, the biggest thing is I can see things. I live 20 years ahead. Everything I do is like someone would do.
As you should.
20 years ahead, right? So it's laying out the plans. The same way how I laid out the blueprint for Blueprint.
But you got to give us a layman. You're going to be speaking to constituents that don't understand anything.
Here's the rap language. I made the blueprint for Blueprint. I made the blueprint for Blueprint as a vessel of God. Not me. God is actually the only artist. This is the thing. God runs the world. In this situation, we came up with the idea of not like, oh, DEFCON 3, but hey, I'm jealous of the Jewish people. Why? Because they don't abort their people, because their families stick together, because they do business together, because they don't shoot each other dead in the street. Here's 4 reasons for me to be jealous of the Jewish culture. We made that today. I don't have the exact answer in front of us today in 2024, but Moses had 4 chapters. So when he dropped the 10 Commandments, if someone screamed out, what are we going to do about this sea over there?
Right.
Oh, by the time we get to the sea, I guarantee God's going to give me a staff to part it. But right now, we're here dealing with the Jewish comment, blah, blah, blah. That's like kind of the main thing. And we solved it. We, matter of fact, made something that brought all the Jewish people in and the black people in together. So going from the person that turned his back on black people with the White Lives Matter and then was anti-Semite with the DEFCON 3 comment, we've now brought it together.
And you told George Bush he don't like black people.
That happened also.
Come on.
But
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to I really feel like it's important. Like right now, the war in Ukraine could spill over into a nuclear war. We don't know. It could be World War III.
Biden got money in Ukraine. You understand
we
that,
know
right?
that it's nefarious what's going on.
You understand Biden has money in Ukraine.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
what is Kanye, what is Ye doing?
And that's out of being selfish, right? You know what I'm saying? I'd be fine to not have any money whatsoever and be able to make the monasteries. That is my main focus, is the monasteries.
But you fuck with Putin back in the days.
Absolutely, and Putin would love a monastery also. He's an Orthodox Christian, right? So let's ask the head of Ukraine, is he Orthodox Christian?
Head of Ukraine, you bring us out here.
Zelensky.
I mean, you can ask him.
He's a comedian.
You can ask him. He used to be an actor. You can ask him.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. You can ask him. I guarantee you could get him, here, because, you know what I mean? So
I doubt we'll get him here, but we could get him here.
I think you get him here.
We think we'll get him here.
So what was the question then?
No, I just wanted to know what you thought. What would you do to avoid World War III in this situation?
The world is led by the least noble and the most greedy. These wars and this threat of people dying are based off of Biden and his son's account, Josh Kushner's account. It's based off of a few really greedy people that want to run the world, and they don't care who dies or who they leave miserable in their tracks because of it. My 2 daddies don't live like that. That's not what they built, and that's not who they built me to be. I already showed you multiple times, even when I said...
Who's the 2 daddies? Pops and God.
Yeah.
So
I showed you when I said Beyonce had the best video. I put myself at risk for the truth.
It was real.
I will put myself at risk for the truth.
And George Bush don't like black people. Let's not forget that.
I put myself at risk for the truth.
Because right now they be saying Kanye don't like black people. It's a little weird.
I'm thinking peace at the same time. Sorry.
What'd you say?
I got this. Go ahead.
I kind of got to use the restroom too. I ain't gonna
go.
We got one last session.
Gemini. We got one last session. Because I was heating up.
We gotta go from these shots to these shots. I need
that.
No, I need
that's
that.
Help.
We're gonna be juice champs.
Yeah, juice champs. That's Juicy Juice Bar. My wife owned it.
I would love a shot of ginger from Juicy Juicy. Juicy Juice.
Yes.
Right.
Both juice champs.
Okay, but let me ask you something, yeah.
Relax, I'm ready. We rolling? Hold on, we rolling?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
We already addressed the George Bush don't like black people part. Do you want to address that more in detail? You already did.
He did it on previous show as well.
Yeah, it's like that's what I saw. That's what I felt, and then people just rode with it. They loved that someone said something like that.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, but now Kim is actually helping Gunner get out of the penal.
That's dope. That's dope.
I felt like that's dope too.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's.
It's just.
Was that sarcastic? Or
no, I'm saying it's good. I mean, it's just a thing to be like, hey, you know, who are the people that black people can be like, oh, okay, that's dope that you did that.
Right.
That's where it comes from. Yeah.
You don't think it's genuine? You saying?
Yeah, I think it's genuine, but still strategic. I think you can be strategic and genuine at the same time.
From your ex-wife.
Yeah. I think you could be both. I think she could use a little bit more genuineness. I could use a little bit more strategy, you know, for that matter. So.
Okay, so moving on. Ray J actually hit me and asked me to help his family integrity.
No, this is what I'll put. I say, like, I remember Kim was attempting to get Rocky out of jail, and Trump didn't really rock with Kim because he knew that she was just using the fact that he was president to get people out of jail, but she was playing both sides of the fence because she was really down with Hillary, right? So,
but is that important?
Rocky was like, Trump was like, yo, I'll get Rocky out of jail for you.
For you?
Yeah.
Or to you?
To me.
Okay.
To me. Because he was
That's when you seen Jared Kushner?
What'd you say?
That's when you seen, what's the name? Jared?
No, it was just me and Trump talking.
To get ASAP out of jail.
To get Rocky out of jail.
But the issue is, should it be politically inclined? Like, it shouldn't matter who it's for. It should be right to get ASAP out of there.
Yeah, but theoretically, it should. But that's not the world we currently live in.
So you being honest about it. 100%.
I'm always being honest. So we'll get to that point. So I'm saying that every time the celebrity does something, you know, in the public, it's, you know, to raise their profile or something, some way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm here, right? But I would love for people to understand my perspective. I want to be, I don't even like the word want. We shouldn't want for anything, right? I need people to accept the version of me for exactly who I am, for me to do the best version
of you.
But for the people. Meaning like
you're going to do the version of you regardless.
Yeah, so say Ye is in office 2024. Look at what I did at Adidas. Look at what I did next to Jay-Z. Look at what I did next to Kim. Look at what I did for myself. That's exactly what I would do. I'm 45 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm old enough to be president now, right? So the same things I did, you know, whether in high school or college as a producer, or going into rap, going into production, going into creating merch, going into creating the first sportswear factories in America since World War II. That's the mentality I have. And I'm a minimalist. I'm like, I mix a bit of the Amish idea of simple life with Apple, Mercedes-Benz, Louis Vuitton. Bernard Arnault is still one of my heroes, so I gotta say that though.
That's the guy, Louis Vuitton.
Head of LVMH, yeah. So I gotta shout out to like good taste when I see it. I performed at Bernard Arnault's son's wedding, Alexander Arnault, and I said, man, you know, when I'm the richest man in the world, I hope my son is cool enough to hang out with Ye.
Yeah.
I'm saying this on stage with him, but I told him afterwards, I said, yo, Bernard, you're my favorite. Jeff Bezos is commodity. Your opinion. Jeff Bezos don't have no opinion. He don't got no taste. Jeff Bezos ain't got no taste. You wouldn't ask him to pick out what you want for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Bezos can't pick. Would you let Jeff Bezos pick your bag? You know what I'm saying? So he just learned how to go to Vegas and break the machine.
It's Amazon, right?
Yeah, and they respected him.
I can't front. He came from a Cuban family. I gotta represent. What's up, Cuban people?
Yeah, but I'm saying, and by the way, it's like, okay, you broke the machine, but Bernard Arnault, you know what I'm saying? It's like, put it like this, you know, at the end of the day, if someone's gonna colonize, I would like it to be Bernard. If I had to deal with a colonizer, I would deal with it being Bernard Arnault.
We should get beyond that part.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying?
But let's address that. Yeah. And I think this is kind of serious, where you critiqued Virgil or my guy, Tremaine, and then they said you wasn't invited to Virgil's funeral.
Yeah.
Was that true? Why would he say that?
Me and Virgil became rivals.
At the end.
At the end, yeah.
But prior to the end, I seen y'all also hug.
This is the person I spent the most time in my life with my mom, the second most time with Kim, the third most time with Virgil in my entire life. So this is still my brother. But, you know, am I my brother's keeper? You know, it's like people have to, in order for Virgil to realize everything that he wanted to be, he needed to go take that deal from this white company to come back in a pink Cadillac and say, hey, I'm the head of Louis Vuitton.
But can I be devil's advocate? You took that same deal with that white company with
Gap and with Adidas. And now, the thing about it, me and Adidas, is like, I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Now what? You know what I'm saying? So that's the position. That's the reason why when I was talking to Cube, I said, yo, I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm not backing down. No Nick Cannon, no. And by the way, Nick Cannon, the GOAT, pro-life. Let's go. So
Nick Cannon's over.
But why say anti-Semitic shit if you know that you love?
I don't think you're saying anti-Semitic shit. That's the thing. I think you're owning that. Okay, now, but you're not saying anti-Semitic.
I'm gonna say,
things.
let's take the word Semitic, right, and say we're Jew. Semitic. I'm gonna name you some anti-Semitic shit right now, right? Because we're Jew. Let me put it like this. Remember I talked about the chakras? Remember I talked about Rick Rubin? I talked about the 808?
The chakras is real.
Now, I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of. Now let me little Apple move. Let me on Apple right now. How many people want to bet their house that content is not within the first 3 songs on Apple Rap Music?
Nobody.
So they're gonna have to take my life before they take my people. We ain't taking it no more, bro. They get paid off that shit. Ain't no, when the last time you seen a Jew person kill a Jew person on World Star?
But, and again, devil's advocate. Is they,
you know, is devil's advocate? You're advocating for the devil.
Okay, but is they just Jewish? It could be all business people.
Man, let me tell you what it is. It's like,
that's the thing that starts to get weird.
All old white people is racist. Cross board. Trump, whoever you want to, boom. They all racist, right? Everybody's racist, right? Because world's racist, white supremacists. I love Superman. I love Tom Brady.
All right.
I seen Mahomes.
So why
I see Mahomes throw that game. I see him throw that game, and it's so funny. It's weird because I'm you know, it's like on some bipolarity, right? Because I see Mahomes, and I can see it in his face. I seen a couple passes he threw. I knew the conversation. The conversation is like, you got a long career ahead of you. We need our boy to get 7 rings. And I love Tom Brady too, so I'm torn. You know what I'm saying? You're not always one thing.
When you were AB? You were AB?
Yeah, I'm with AB. I'm talking about when Tom Brady won that Super Bowl over Mahomes, right? So I seen him throw a pass, and it looked like Christian Laettner running up the court slow.
to me. Because I seen it. I know, and I knew what the conversation was. The conversation, you got a long career ahead of you. We need this one. You ain't gonna be coming out doing all this. You ain't gonna be moonwalking today, Mahomes. We'll give you your opportunity to moonwalk. It's just not today. And if you go out here and pull a Bruce Willis on Pulp Fiction, you pull a Ye, you won't make it. And they showed him a picture of his grandmother. And they showed him pictures, you know what I'm saying? Do this sound like about right? Does this sound about right?
Yeah.
And the interesting thing, the way how Quentin Tarantino framed it, whether it's in Pulp Fiction or Django, he framed it where Ving Rhames was the Jewish media. And Bruce Willis was us. So go back and look at Pulp Fiction and look at what it was. This is real NFL. This is like on TV, bro. Act like you ain't see that. Act like ain't my home saying like, man, all right, okay.
No, but let me just ask you because.
And I love Tom Brady, bro. I love Tom Brady. But guess what? I was also taught to love Tom Brady. Who's your first superhero? Superman. So the whole world is white.
Is that your shirt? You got the Superman.
No, this tremendous.
No, the other shirt.
We did.
You got
no, instead of Superman, we had like it was Ali against Superman. Instead, it was me against Tremendous. But where we were going with that, bro, it's like we've landed on some kind of planet here. Something that was ordained by God here. Something about the balance, the sensitivity, the drinks, the juicy bar, the Douce.
Juicy bar.
Yeah.
Goddamn, make some noise for that. Goddamn. Come on. Yeah.
I love Juicy Bar.
Yeah.
Juicy Bar is quite delicious. It's great after workouts.
We don't live in a correct universe, guys.
No, but yeah. Juicy Jar!
We're fucked in this universe.
You got the Douce and the Juice. Yeah, you stay on some fuck like you say. I don't give a fuck who say.
But yeah.
Y'all don't want no smoke, you want Luces. You know, like the small ass cigarette left. Go ahead.
No, but yeah. This real shit, like, there was so many people that was conflicted and then switched sides because we didn't understand what was your plight.
You mean on the red hat or the t-shirt or what? Which part?
Yeah, I mean
like his specific plight?
Yeah. So, I fuck with you. I love you. I consider you my brother. And to these people that is complaining, I'm the guy that's talking to them. So help me out on what's your actual plight.
Who's your number one producer you ever worked with?
Me.
No, okay, at that, who you say?
Pharrell.
All right, I said Pharrell.
Pharrell.
My wife just said Pharrell.
I'm the Pharrell of politics.
This for me?
I'm the first time you seen a black dude wearing a Harley Davidson hat, riding on a, on a GT,
You're transcending
on a
politics,
Haro
though.
GT or a GT bike. Cause I used to freestyle bike. I was a extreme gamer and shit. I can stand up on top of a bike like this and ride and shit, like just like Pharrell. I was a nerd also. You know what I'm saying? I was a nigga with the pink polo and and
we love you. Ruling the world right now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. In a way, they got a guy had a taste though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs had the best taste. I've yet to meet a tech guy with better taste than me. I'm the next frontier. You got Ralph, Steve, and then it's me. You know what I'm saying? It's like none of these guys, even Elon flew me, you know what I'm saying? Vori, Wack 100. It's like a team of like went to SpaceX. He flew me in his new jet out there. He said, I want you to design SpaceX for me, blah, blah. We were sitting there, Grimes was there. He just had a newborn. We watched a rocket take off. But before we started the meeting, he said, you have the best EQ on the planet. That means taste. Best EQ on the planet. This
relaxation guy.
Yeah. This is a person that a lot of people consider have the best IQ on the planet. He says you got the best EQ on the planet.
EQ.
The EQ is the connectivity. How can like Jay-Z be my brother, right? Kim, like be my
baby mama type shit. I'm here talking to you, right? But you got a connection. The same way that you connected with Pharrell and in ways you indemnified him is the way you connected with me. You got a sight beyond sight. It's something that you got that's like you see. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep going, yeah. You giving me that shit. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's it. And it's something to that. Cause I was watching the video. Oh no. And what? Yeah. And what people say when I wore the red hat, when I wore the t-shirt. Oh no.
Kinda. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like, look, man, this is a trauma economy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not here just to pull up in like the Cadillac and impress the oppressed. It's time for us to move forward. It's time for us to get free. We have to leave the Roman Empire, the Egyptian Empire. Sorry, I'm doing Moses comparison. We have to make our own empire. We have to get free just like the Jews did. So if people want to argue, right, because it's a question, are black people really Jewish? For me, go read. Yeah, we are the Israelites. Blacks are Jewish. Yeah, we are blood of Christ. The Orthodox, like Putin's, feels like Orthodox Christians feel like they are blood of Christ. I'm on some arrogant Christian shit. I feel like I'm blood of Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some arrogant God shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm blood of Christ. But for the people who argue if we are, or not.
No, but yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest.
I gotta be honest. So, but when you wear the White Lives Matter shirt, it kind of takes away from everything from black people. Because what it is like the same way you wore the
Confederate
flag. And we're like, damn. And I know you. I love you. I fuck with you. You my brother. So I take this. And I'm a real nigga. And I'm a real nigga in the streets every day. But even me, I question, why would you try to... even when you said, George Floyd, and you said, George Floyd, and you said, I could prove that somebody wasn't on his neck. We don't even care about that, yeah.
Because we don't care.
But let me finish. We black people, we Black Panthers, we fucking the people that you gotta fuck with. We fucked with you when it was time for you to say that it's to fuck with you. We want to continue to follow you. We do. You are yay. But when the White Lives Matter, we know White Lives Matter. We know that. But Black Lives Matter, when we are getting killed every fucking single day, we have to notice that.
But since that happened, we haven't got killed less. We got killed more. We broke more shit up. You gotta understand, it's like what I'm doing is tight jeans. If you think about a Meek Mill's outfit and you picture him, you're gonna picture him in some tight jeans. But the same mentality would have been Beanie telling me and Pharrell to come out the closet because we was wearing tight jeans back in the days.
Yeah.
And then I got on tape, I say, yo, don't try me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some forward shit, and now me and Beanie, we good. Like, everybody know I'm Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no one, you know what I'm saying?
But so guess what? I agree.
It's like...
I agree.
Yeah,
but can you talk? Can you let me talk?
Yeah.
But I agree. I agree with everything you're saying. But we really getting killed out here, yeah? Yeah, listen. We're really getting killed out here. Our little brothers, God bless our children.
The T-shirt's not gonna change it, though.
You have children named Nori, Chicago, Imagine Nori in Chicago comes to you and says, yo, they call me a nigga. And then Nori says to you, well, why they call me a nigga? And they say, because they said black lives didn't matter.
No. White lives matter doesn't mean that black lives don't matter.
Yes. Right, that's the thing. That's the conversation. That's the conversation.
That's what we need you to say, yeah?
That's the conversation.
All right. Now we talking. That's what we need to say. Because you know why? Let me tell you why. And I did see Candy always shit. And when she says Black Lives Matter organization,
separated from the organization.
But let's just be clear. That's like saying, you know,
the Catholic Church don't love Jesus. Something. The Catholic Church did shit bad. Like niggas did something bad.
Wu-Tang. But let me tell you something. Wu-Tang.
It's for the children.
It's for the children. It's forever.
Wu-Tang is for the children.
It's for the children. Come on, Wu-Tang. I don't give a fuck if Devon or whatever is for anybody else. But guess what? Wu-Tang is still for the children. And that's what I want you. Fuck Black Lives Matter.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You can cancel. You can get canceled by the Jewish media. You say fuck Black Lives Matter.
No, when I mean is Black Lives Matter as an organization. But as a movement.
As a statement. People, as a statement, it matters.
You know what I'm gonna tell you I love? I love the fact that we can be free in front of the world, right? Because I hear the do say and I hear the do say there.
No,
and this is how
niggas. This is so real.
No, real speech.
No, I'm not saying that take away. It adds to it. Like you at somebody's wedding and somebody get into a fight with a family member at
and
the
they
end.
say some real shit.
But they ain't said it until they had the do say.
They say some real shit.
And I'm telling you, the whole difference is when people come and speak their truth, they need to speak their truth off the do say. They don't need to speak their truth off of Hennessy. So I want to say today is, I need every single, and we can get back to the Black Lives Matter, but I need every single liquor store in the world to remove the Hennessy and put the Douce in it. I'm asking and calling for every... I'm asking every black person, when you want to drink and you want to go full, the uncle that don't give a fuck level at the wedding, you know what I'm saying? Do it off the Douce. Don't do it off the Hennessy. Don't do it off the Hennessy.
Go Kanye off of Douce.
Go yay. Go full yay off Douce.
Go full yay off of Douce.
Go full yay off Douce.
But yeah, let me just be clear real quick.
Respect.
Because this is the only time.
This is delicious. This Douce is good also for an evening nightcap.
And nightcap is well recommended, my friend.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, this is where we love you at. We don't love you at Tucker Carlson. We don't love you at fucking the Good Morning America. I'm gonna be honest. This is what I do to these interviews. I just say, Ye belong here. Mm-hmm. Because, are we lying?
Hey, don't play the part where he threw the hat.
No, I got it. 2024. I'm wearing my shit. I've been wearing my shit. But yeah, we want you to come back home. We want you to stand next to us. We want you to stand next to us. Because in order for us to vote for you in 2024, we need for you to understand that when a White Lives Matter shirt was worn, it wasn't the time.
But maybe he meant the conversation. That's the thing.
Or
did he mean the conversation?
Because I also see you post or repost, and you said, but I'm gonna donate to the real Black Lives Matter.
Which I already donated to Breonna Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we need to hear.
I already donated. So what I'm saying is like, look, y'all don't want me to wear that shirt. If these women ever kidnap my kid in broad daylight, I need the entire culture to stand up and be like, we not going for that. You got to understand, I didn't have Chicago's address. Chris Rock said, as a father, your only job is to keep your mama off the pole.
Off the pole.
The more and more Chicago is next to their grandmother, the closer and closer she is to the pole, or the second tape. That's what I see. As a father, can't nobody beat that out of me. You can't Ye is crazy that out of me. You can't Ye is a sellout out of that in me, because at the end of the day, I got the knowledge, then we have our water, we got our homes, we got our shelter, we got our people that surround our family, our immediate family. My immediate family. Chicago is either gonna be a blessing or she's gonna be a problem. And I feel that Hulu and I feel like Chris are trying to turn her into a problem.
When you
as
say
a
Chris,
father.
we talking about
Kris Jenner. I ain't talking about Chris Brown.
Kris Jenner.
I'm talking about Kris Jenner. And I love Kris Jenner, but come home to Jesus. If you serving Christ, I'm serving you. If you serving anything but Christ, as you tell Kim and Kylie and Chicago what to do, then it's up. Because I'm serving Christ. And I am the living Rob.
Then it's up.
So for the
Did
culture.
somebody say amen? Amen. Amen.
So for the culture, y'all don't want me, because I feel like the culture didn't stand up for me when I asked y'all to. We're all.
What did you
everything
ask
I
for the
did.
culture to stand up for? No.
These women kidnapped my child in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? Pete should be afraid for everything, and it's like how
But Pete gone though.
but how could he say I'm in bed with your wife, and the coaches just sit back in this? But then y'all mad at me when I wear a shirt. If y'all don't give a fuck about me, I still love you, but it's less of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come collectively together.
That was hard. That was real.
But that's why we had this conversation. And by the way, we're gonna have this round table. Can you imagine when we design our communities, starting here down in Miami, and then around the world,
Let's go.
around the fire pit, and
Around the
these
Drink
beautiful-
Chance fire pit.
Yeah, right there. We got the Douce. We don't got the Hennessy. We got the Douce.
We need Karis One.
Yeah.
Cool Herc.
Hey, you know
Grandmaster
what?
Flash.
I will say, I want to come and say to my people, I'm apologizing that hurt. I imagine that Moses many times had to come and say, hey, I know this hurts you, but we're going here. It's a lot of people that had in their daily life, it got used to like moving those bricks and building pyramids and also building up Jewish record labels and, you know what I'm saying, building up the basketball teams or building up the fashion brands and shooting ads for like fashion brands we don't own or drinking Hennessy or signing with Larry Jackson and Apple instead of doing it on Tidal or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's no knocks to Larry Jackson. Larry Jackson got his own thing now, right? And that's better. But every single black artist need to be on Tidal. And every single black artist need to wear Yeezy. And if Cedric, the head of Balenciaga, talk left or right to me, we need to be able to turn the switch off on Balenciaga. And if he talk right to me and us, we turn the switch on. We have to come together as a block, as Claude Anderson said. We have to be a block. So this time, say if I don't, let's say just in our wildest dreams, Ye doesn't become president. Oh shit, let's go. My favorite Jewish homeboy.
Your favorite Jewish homeboy is here?
Yes, it is.
Steve Rifkin.
Bring him in. Steve Rifkin.
Give him a 5, these two.
Yeah.
Give him a 5 and you gotta move up.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, this is the goat. This is the goat right here.
Steve Rifkin.
Yeah, I love Steve, man. Steve is the go, bro.
We love Steve. Steve.
I'm going back.
All right.
Nah, Steve, you gotta sit down, bro.
I got a flight to catch. I was dropping the car off.
All right.
Yo, we gotta put it together. Yo, you gotta show us how to put this label together. You gotta give us all the Jewish information, all the Jewish stuff.
Jews love you, Kanye.
Yeah.
He loves Jews, bro.
Yo, it's one thing to love, it's another thing to respect. It's one thing to love, it's another thing to respect.
Sit down.
Well, I love you and I respect you.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's all love, man. It's all love.
It's all love and respect and power in God's name.
Yeah. Hip hop is a tribe by itself.
Yeah, so everyone is hip hop. Also, we come together. That's a race itself. Hip hop is a race itself.
That's what I've been trying to tell you the whole time. Hip hop is everybody.
Race.
I've been trying to tell you that.
Hip hop has no color.
What are we doing with hip hop?
Hip hop, if you say it's not a race, at least it's a people. Just like how Jewish people are people.
Yeah, hip hop against everybody.
And we're making our people do our own thing? Yes.
Yeah. It's time for us to do it. In Tremendous name.
I feel like Drink Champs is doing that immediately, right now.
I feel like we're doing it right now.
Did you express everything that you wanted to express? Did we get that, like? Because I gotta go in 20 minutes. I gotta leave soon.
Yeah,
So
I ain't gonna lie to you, Kanye. I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't have to do this. You could have went to Stephen A. Smith. You could have went to Oprah. You could have went to anybody. But you know what you did? You came back to the culture. Oíste. Don't clap yet. We could have been scared. And guess what? We were scared. But you my brother.
I like that I have that effect on people. I like that I have that 7:30.
You don't want to let me finish my speech?
Go ahead.
You don't want to let me finish my speech? I mean,
wait. Do you not think you have the effect that we really love what you do?
I like the love and I like the fear also.
Nah, but on the cultural standpoint, we love what you do.
Yeah,
you mean so much to us.
you. Good Money America.
Nah, they don't give a fuck.
And by the way, because that's the thing, Tucker Carlson, they're gonna help me up to the point where I'm like supporting Trump, right?
Yeah, that's all they care
but
about.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you for 2024, Trump. Look, you know what I'm saying? Let's say Trump goes in, we gotta demand. Whoever goes in, we got to demand that they give us what we need, but we need to define that. And we're going to need Ice Cube.
Ain't going to be Trump, bro.
Y'all ain't finna gang up. But who would it be if it wasn't Trump? DeSantos?
It's
Mayor
you,
Suarez?
motherfucker.
I like Mayor Suarez.
Yeah, listen,
I like Mayor Suarez.
I don't like no fucking politician. But let's go.
It's you.
Let's go,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to win in 2024.
Hey, what
potentially,
do you mean?
because I can't say I'm running for office. Yeah.
We going for Kanye in 2024.
Yeah. Oh, the claps wasn't loud then. I heard y'all niggas was like,
no, we don't know if you're gonna run or not. You're like, I don't know.
I didn't say I don't know. I said I can't say.
No, you been flip-floppy.
Let's go. You been flip-floppy, bro.
I'm not flip-floppy. I'm just saying I can't say, but I'm gonna say like Trump told you. Everyone's gonna be very happy.
Then you find out Trump put you in place.
No. Yeah, but that's the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said about me last time. They said, oh, Trump could put you in place. It's because I'm going to tell you like this. I don't understand karate, but I understand karate, and I don't understand politics, but I understand people. Yeah. I'm not a career.
Let's make some noise for that.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not a career politician. I'm just, special ed on a mission. I'm just here to
hey,
like...
don't take my ball.
Yo, that's hip-hop. That's hip-hop, baby.
Yo, all right, let's be clear.
Yeah. Yo, this Duce also makes you have to use the bathroom every 20 minutes.
And so does
Salud, but let's address the elephant in the building. Why are you wearing the Trump,
It's not Trump.
The Supreme Lives Matter.
This is not Lives Matter. This is Tremaine. Tremaine. This is my boy that's at Supreme now. And the weird thing is like,
he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. So you think about like Pete Davidson. I gave him a negative nickname, Skeet Davidson. With Tremaine, I gave him something that was even more powerful. I yayed him up. I gave him Tremendous, right? And then we went in, we did a reverse appropriation of everything Supreme. And I went in the studio with Ian Connor, right? And we went in.
Supreme is this,
It's a skateboard. It's the high school, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we went in and flipped everything. This thing is the Tremendous movement is more, I don't want to call it a movement because you don't move nowhere. I was like, the Tremendous idea is so much bigger than even the other t-shirt I wore. Like, this is finna go crazy. people love this, and they love it because you got Dove Charney.
It's bigger than White Lives Matter.
Well, White Lives Matter is very important for a couple of reasons. One reason is the leftists and liberals have used the trauma of black culture to black out the white voice. And the America is still majority white, right? So they're using the trauma of black culture to black out the white voice. So there's Trump supporters who love the White Lives Matter t-shirt. Also it is White Lives Do Matter. Also is a black person wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt is appropriating and reverse appropriating.
And we're not that smart.
No,
so
but by the way, no, you guys are. You guys, we are. I just gave you 3 entendres to the reason why it was so needed.
Double entendres.
No, triple entendre. Triple entendre. only right here with the platform that you gave me, now I haven't even thought of it, right? Yeah, it's a triple entendre. But then the Jewish media didn't like the group, the wrong think, as Candace Owens puts it, of the idea of a black man wearing White Lives Matter. So they sent all of the Bide and Paul and blah, 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 at me to say, oh, you don't love black people if you say White Lives Matter. But guess what? My baby mama white and her life matters, Meek Mills.
But you could understand the problem with white life.
I give a fuck about Kim more than any of y'all. My baby mama white, she white, and her life matter. Off the Duce. On some real nigga shit.
Who's guessing over here, bro? That's the weirdest part ever.
No, I love y'all. I'm in y'all building. I don't mean to raise my voice in your building, but I'm up. I'm lit. I don't give a fuck. I'm lit. And like, my baby mama white and her life matter. I did a fucking t-shirt, McMills. I did t-shirt, McMills. I did t-shirt 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 McMills. That's something like that. No, by the way, I want it. Nigga, bring the Dracos, bring whatever guns y'all motherfucking celebrate. No, okay.
No, we're not.
We're bringing back.
We're not celebrating guns.
Tom Young Ring Yim Q. Off this bitch. But by the way, shut the fuck up about me. Nigga, let's end it now. 7 days. Any nigga got something to say, kill me in 7 days or shut the fuck up or you ain't talking about shit. How about that? On Drink Champs.
Bomb. Bomb. Done.
I love it. I love my brother, yeah.
Taking the picture and we done.
Yeah. I love my brother, yeah.
And Brian, I didn't mean to disrespect by raising my voice, bro.
Nah, bro, come on. Yo,
take a shot. Take a shot.
Yo, Ye, we Gemini, bro. I'm good.
Adida. We got the Adida.
But yeah, we love you. We want you to know that this is your house, your platform. Sometimes we ain't gonna agree with you. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let you speak. Mm-hmm. And that's all that matters.
Boy, I got shot. Bum, bum, bum.
So was y'all saying I'm wrong and y'all right?
No, what the fuck? But, real talk. We could be wrong and be right at the same time.
Fuck we can
No, listen, talk. Real talk. Hold up. We cannot agree with you and uplift what you have to say at the same time.
Let me tell you what this. We're at the beginning of this album. Plain Pat, he didn't like Workout Plan. He liked Addiction. He was on the fence about Stronger, but Stronger went diamond.
My bad.
Yeah. I need a shot.
We need my friend to be saved, guys.
Okay, so I'm giving you an analogy, right? We're at the beginning of this album. Right. Our life is an album. Our world is a symphony. We're playing on different notes. But like Quincy Jones, we have to bring it together and have us all play on one accord. We're at the beginning of this album. And even if you go back, like even J. Cole sample Workout Plan, we could play Workout Plan, right? But by the time we got to Stronger, it was a diamond record. Right. We are in line for a diamond record, but we have to do some unorthodox things. Workout Plan was, for me as a backpack rapper, to have that song or even like be cursing or talking about the addictions I was dealing with and my addiction to girls and all this type of shit was weird because like Mos Def wasn't talking about that. Quality wasn't talking about it because it's not positive. It's not backpack, right? But I leaned into my truth. I found that Playboy when I was 5 years old, and now I'm calling Irina Shayk, and you know what I'm saying? So it was my truth. But by the time we got to Stronger, work it harder, make it better, do it faster, that's my only diamond record. Right? I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So we're at the beginning of a new frontier. Whether it's what Dr. Dre did, we can't base it on the narrative that they're making for us. We now have to define our own narrative.
Right.
Like when you talking about the White Lives Matter thing, I wanted to play you this message that Farrakhan sent me and Puffy about White Lives Matter.
Truth, bro. Go ahead.
You know, and I gotta, man, this Duce, you would never have to pee more times than on Duce.
Yo,
Yo, Jay,
now,
I gotta
bro.
talk to you, man. The Hennessy don't make you have to pee this much, man. We gotta up our shit, bro. We gotta like, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Dale que tú puedes.
I just want to listen.
White lives have always mattered because that's what caused Yakub to be the god of this present world, because he saw nothing and made something of it. He saw in the brown chair another man, another human, and he, Yakub, through a system of birth control.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I makes some noise for that. So, after the Tucker Carlson, is black people called you and said, "What's going on with you, Kanye?" You know what I mean? Because, you know, Tucker Carlson is, he the y'all of y'all. He on the other side.
Y'all?
He on the other side. We on the other y'all. So did you get like any calls?
I mean, I'm getting calls at all times, but yeah, I feel what you're saying because Tucker Carlson did that interview. And I just feel like there was people in the group and shit, and the whole interview was just more like on some like a conversation about mental health. And it's hard for like...
Is it a conversation about mental health? Is that real?
I just think that people don't know how to understand what they're dealing with now. They've always saw black people that were an athlete that would follow their contract, a rapper that would follow their contract, an actor that would follow their contract. They never had to walk into the room and deal with a black man that would have the audacity to give the most famous, most influential white woman in the world 4 black children, that would have the audacity to wear a red hat or White Lives Matter t-shirt, that would have the audacity to have multiple 100,000 square foot, 57,000 square foot warehouses, that would have the audacity. They've never dealt with it. So between black people or white people, they've never seen this before. You know what I'm saying? So let's be easy on everybody. At the end of the day, we're all dirt beneath God, and we argue amongst each other. But my job as a Quincy Jones beneath, I'm not Moses, I'm Quincy Jones, right? And we're playing all a symphony, but we're all playing on different notes.
Right.
It's people that are there for greed. It's people there. It's all people there for, let's not say for the wrong reasons, but we're all here. And God calls me to bring everybody together. Everybody together, the left, the right, the racists, the non-racists, the Christians, the atheists, the straight, the trans, the this, that, everybody. That's what God is calling.
Do you accept everybody together?
I accept everyone together because we're all, we can't judge our sins. In God's eyes, looking at somebody's wife and killing somebody is the same level sin. It's all the equal level sin. Looking at somebody's wife and killing somebody is the same level sin.
we should not be judged by man. We perform for an audience of one, and that's God. Woo. And as he created this platform, we are here. Something about Miami that's so close to the Dominican Republic, so close to Barbados, so close. You know what I'm saying? So close. It's something about this right here and Drink Champs. It's like, I mean, how does it feel that you're being used by God? You're used by the actual creator.
Damn.
How does that feel?
Fantastic.
Because
I know I'm being used by God.
Yeah.
In the greatest way ever.
Yeah.
Who knew?
But let me tell you, it's like I'm out here on 186th Street in the suburbs of Chicago. Nigga try to shit on me and make history, supposedly. I was the man that was supposed to be the head of the clique.
Listen,
nobody says.
You ain't ready yet. So that on the record left. Stone on the block. That's on the loud body set. Yo, No. Yay. I just want you to know, Yay. Sometimes they try to solidify you and take you out of the culture. But I want you to know, when you come see Drink Champs, you will always be the culture.
Yeah.
You are the culture.
Yeah.
And you can never be a part of not the culture.
Yeah.
When you with the y'allers.
Yeah.
But you gotta come here. I'm sorry, Tucker Carlson. Great. Good morning, America.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning.
But when you sit to the y'all,
let's go.
With the y'all, they ain't nothing like this. And this is your culture. This is your culture, man. You can never. Fuck saying you can never be cancel culture. What the fuck? You never walked away from your culture. Cause you know what? We right motherfucking y'all.
We right y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, all these hired people that the Democrats gonna hire, they're not here with us. They didn't grow up with the same shit. As I looked at the dude for the meeting, I said, you didn't grow up. The Jordans didn't affect you. You didn't cry to your mom because you couldn't get the sixes. You know what I'm saying? This is the culture. This is who we are. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love Meek Mills. You understand what I'm saying?
You going there.
Like Meek Mills is in prison talking about, I'm gonna fuck Rihanna. And, okay, I'm gonna say this in a way that's not disrespectful to Rocky. Meek Mills was like in prison, like, yo, I'm a bag this joint, and he did. Multiple joints, boom. He even got to
Rocky fucked what you call it?
No, I'm not doing. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, respect to Rocky. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a word this in a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Meek Mills, okay, from what I hear from Meek and when I from Kim, he never smashed, but it's other joints that's like in major situations that, you know, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta honor Meek Mills. You know what I'm saying? Big Sean came to me, he said, you know, see, certain names is off limits because of Rocky, right?
Right.
So he's like, yo, Big Sean's like, I could have fucked da-da-da. And I was like, oh, and you didn't? What do you mean you didn't? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, there's certain ways that, like, when a Meek Mill's record plays, like, if you're at a ball game, it hits in a different kind of way, bro. It's like, this is one of my favorite rappers. I mean, like, people used to tweet me like, yo, we would hear Meek Mills and like, niggas is like literally like put their head down like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's, cause I feel like niggas be playing with people right there, right? Meaning like what I'm talking about, what I talked about at the beginning of this. And they try to like position us against ourselves. For me, Meek Mills will never not be Meek Mills to me. Jeezy would never not be Jeezy to me. Jay-Z will never not be Jay-Z to me. Nobody that we signed to, I just worded like that, you know what I mean. Jewish. So, but nobody. Where's Steve? We were signed to Steve. We gave him a round of applause for being signed to him.
Where? Steve Rifkin? He's
Where's
here.
Steve Rifkin? Where's the Jewish guy? We gave him a round of applause for being signed to him. So what I'm saying is Meek Mills will never not be Meek Mills to me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is like, it's so funny I had to rap. And I was thinking all these rappers like, I would never speak ill on a black man in public. That's why I made Tremaine's nickname Tremendez. I made it better. I gave him the collection and said, you know what? You at Supreme now, me, Barry, Ian Connor, Playboy Cardi, we support you in your position. We support you in your position. Because anytime any of us take a position inside of a white company, we need the whole culture to support us, not be against us. And that's why I gave Virgil the hug.
But that's like the biggest argument is like, why is Kanye going at Virgil after Virgil passed away?
Well, the thing is, my thing is like, we never did a collaboration. See, I'm like Hannibal Lecter. I know where the killers is at. They're not at LV. It's a different level of racism that we're dealing with than when you hit boom, boom, boom. They can't fuck with it. When you hit Marty Rose, they can't fuck with it. Y'all go want Candace Owens, you can want Kamala all you want, but Candace Owens, they can't fuck with it. It's a different level that shows who we really are. Ice Cube shows who we really are. Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, so many of us, we show who we really are. And if we go in and we take a job with Gap, Louis Vuitton, and we need to show who we really are, then we become the George Floyd. Y'all can take it like that, like how y'all want it. And y'all can chop it up to make it the best.
The best.
But currently, we are under house arrest. As a people, we are under house arrest. So that's the reason why I fight for the house. Because even in fighting for the house, we understand what we need as a people to rise to the level of what the Jewish people were able to do, what the British people were able to do, what the French people were able to do. We as a culture need to run our own culture, because right now, it ain't no guarantee that their future's 13 kids ain't gonna have to work for a Jewish man again.
Take the picture.
No, I felt like we did that already.
No, we have to take the picture.
I want to see how you edit this shit.
Let's go, take the picture!
I gotta leave because I'm going to my daughter's game.